Okay, guys. I'm terribly sorry. I got the game up and I got it working, and then as soon as I got it working, I started the stream, and then as soon as I started the stream, I got a message about something I had to deal with. So it's just been a day. I'm pretty sure we've talked to her already.
What? What do you need, Jensen? Because this is going to take some time.
Okay, cool. We've already.
That's all I need to know.
Great. Then get out of here. And contact me when you're in the prison.
Okay, so because the other stream will probably. Oh, sorry, I reset my keys, so that's not anything that does anything anymore. Okay. Because I will probably not actually keep the other stream that didn't work. I will just tell you guys now that what we're doing is she's sending us on a mission. Hey, Bobcat, welcome. And Andy, I know you had to run, but thank you for coming back. Thank you for coming back. Gamertag and Bear. Again, I'm really sorry, everybody. I feel bad. I started the stream, and then as soon as I started the stream, there was something I could not ignore that came up. And I didn't want to stop it for a second time, so whatever. But I appreciate you guys hanging in there with me. But what we have to do is get his biometrics on a computer. But what we're going to do first is this side mission. So I'm pretty excited to do this. Okay. So that means we have to go... So we are here, and we need to get into there. So we're going to go through this doorway. Ah, yes, to that elevator. I remember. I think we can get there via vent, but if not, we at least, you know, came down here and got some money. That's the important thing. And the XP for the Traveler. Vent. Here's the sleeping man. That turret should be our friend now, if I'm not mistaken. Now I think there's more people through this door. So we're gonna want to be careful. But we might have actually gotten everybody. I don't know. Yeah, nope, we definitely didn't. That camera is very suspicious of me. I remember this area. So we're just gonna... Oh, I don't have the stealth system, that's right. Well, okay. Do I have weapons? I do. But I only have 3 of those darts. I don't want to do that. But I'll keep this out in case it's necessary. But hopefully that arrow will actually just turn around.
All quiet.
Yeah, you better believe it's all quiet. Just go away. Turn around. I'm just gonna scoot real fast. Shouldn't be anyone else around here to bother me. Let's check out this area first. I think there's actually a way down that doesn't involve using the elevator. And I want to see where that is. If that's in the bathrooms or not. Yes, there's a vent, so it could be through here. I remember there was a vent in the bathroom. And I remember you can go down without the elevator. I cannot remember if the vent and the going down without the elevator are connected. And they are not. But what is over here is some stuff. I don't need Typhoon ammo for the Typhoon. Already sent this. Any word yet on when they're going to open the loading bays? Shift's almost over. I got word from Detention Central. They got a bunch of pods heading out. Rejects for OR, Hangsha, and something else. Probably end up being one of these next... Oh, that's a little weird. This is just forest. I was hoping it was going to be a key code, but it's not. Where we go? Okay. But I think we're here. This is the hallway down. This is an area where we need to go through. Like, the security checkpoint is where we need to go and, like, do our main mission. but I want to do the side mission first. We can just go ahead and take the elevator, because I know how to get up here. Like, I know how to get back up. I know where the hidden entrance is from down. And so we'll just reverse engineer it. Now, when you go down, this is actually really nice because there's no nobody down here that's going to shoot you, at least at this point in the level. So we're going to talk to this guy. Look around first. But this is just a nice place to go. Like, if you need to heal up for a hot second or something, this is where to do it. And this is the vent to get back up. So that's how we'll go back up. But let's talk to this guy first.
Are you Quinn?
Well, if it ain't the bloody Grim Reaper himself.
What are you talking about?
Christ almighty, lad. You got half the garrison shitting themselves and afraid you got on patrol. Look, I don't want no trouble. You hear? The commander said to help you. That's what I'll do.
I like how he's got a circle on
his face. Just don't kill me, all right? I got children. Eat them. Well, look, I don't really have yet, but... all right. I don't really have any. Just don't fucking shoot me.
I'm not gonna. I didn't plan on shooting you, but if you don't calm down, I might. Relax, I'm not here to hurt you with knowledge. That's how I operate, but you don't seem to expect it. Now we'll do reassure. Jensen likes to reassure.
Relax. I'm not here to hurt you.
Well, whether that's true or not, I'll take some comfort knowing there's 3 inches of bulletproof glass between us.
Look, Keitner said you can help me. Can you?
Yeah, she told me to be expecting you. I'm just glad you came as soon as you did instead of going off on your own. There's enough kegs of powder lying around here already without throwing another loose cannon in the mix. You know how much we're risking to keep you off the radar? We've only got so much pull around here. It's Burke's show, and he'll do as he bloody well pleases, which means stamping out any rats the moment he gets wind of them.
I'm grateful, but can we get on with it? I understand you run a nice little sideline in procurement.
Yeah, he does.
Aye. From time to time, you might say being inclined to do a little, how should we call it? Bartering. On the side. Since the commander signed off on it, I suppose I could open my stock
He's
to
Irish?
for a price, that is.
You mean I have to pay?
Irish?
What? Of course you have to bloody well pay. I ain't exactly a fucking armory quartermaster down here. I'm just a civvy contractor trying to make ends meet. This ain't a bleeding charity.
Considering the circumstances.
Circumstances? What, that you're a fugitive and I'm risking my neck just talking to you? What are you trying to pull here? Although, I don't suppose you had anything to do with the stasis pod that was saved back on the ship.
How do you know about that?
Ah, so it was you, eh? Well, let's just say I have my sources and your little random act of kindness didn't go unnoticed. Tell you what, I'll give you a discount on me wares. Just no freebies or handouts.
So say, if saving somebody wasn't enough,
if you're looking for a little
you get a
something
discount
for nothing and don't mind a little legwork, I've got an errand that could use running. Consider it a special offer of sorts. Interested?
Sounds like a side quest.
All right, tell me about this special offer.
Jensen sounds so bored, but
I don't know if
honestly,
you've noticed yet, but
we're
this
excited.
base is packing some serious heat, especially in the form of those walking brick shithouse boxcars. If you get me a few odds and ends, I might be able to whip up a little something to make it
Whip up a
easier,
little something.
if you catch my meaning.
What kind of something are we talking about here?
Nothing fancy, just a 329 series MPRS.
Yeah, that's all.
A rocket launcher?
That's right, mate, and custom built, by yours truly, of course. You see, while I might be able to get my fingers on some low-level arms, I'm a little restricted when it comes to military-grade bells and whistles, and I'm itching to try out a new trigger propulsion mix. Maybe even recalibrate the guidance system for some extra punch.
Sounds perfect, sounds messy, sounds risky.
While I find your enthusiasm for explosives slightly disturbing, something like this could come in handy.
Like I always say, speaking soft is for the birds when you got the biggest stick on the wall. Look, all you gotta do is find me some components. I'll do the rest. An earlier boat had a shipment of 329s.
Ah, yes,
I wasn't able to
329s.
poach any of them before they made it to the armory.
Those.
Luckily, little Sparrow in my employ managed to lose one through maintenance circulation. But he got himself shit canned before I could collect.
Rip.
Now my little bute's lying around the base somewhere in bloody pieces. The launcher, I mean, not the wee man. Though, I've no idea what really happened to him.
It's probably in
Right,
pieces,
so
too.
long story short, you need me to find the parts and bring them back to you.
Yeah, that about sums it up, I'd say. Just find me the trigger module, scope assembly, and launch a barrel, and we're in business. I can scrape up the rest from leftovers here in the shop.
I'll see what I can find. Any
All
idea
right,
where
who
they
wants
are?
a scavenger
I knew
hunt?
that.
You
would've
know
picked
I
them
do.
up myself. You're just gonna have to make do and keep your nose to the ground. Check the obvious places first, like the cargo and receiving areas. Worst case,
I
someone found one
kind
the
of
parts
remember
brought
where
it to
they are.
administration. But I looked there last.
Got it.
Got those parts for me?
Still working on it.
Okay, so there's
Like
no
I
other
said,
information.
check the
Got it.
cargo and receiving areas if you haven't already. And if someone managed to find one of them, you'd probably have luck searching the administration quarters.
More info on Keitner.
Tell me about the commander, Keitner.
Lieutenant Commander, officially. But the grunts don't pay no mind to that. She's the commander as far as they're concerned. It's the Reds who stick to the formalities, you see. Because they're Burke's boys. The spooks. Special operations. You might say there's a bit of a division of loyalty among the troops.
Between Keitner's men and Burke's?
Aye. Since time immemorial, there's always been a rivalry of sorts between grunts and spooks. I always assumed it came down to ego. But it's different here. Probably because Burke's different.
What do you mean?
Well, for a start, the man might be a righteous prick, but he's got the respect of his men. And the higher-ups think he's a visionary based on some fancy tech he drummed up a few years back. In other words, the man's got a lot of influence and a lot of power, and, well, I don't think that old proverb needs repeating here.
What about the base?
What can you tell me about this base?
Nothing you don't know, probably. To the outside world, it's a Bell-Tower naval logistics headquarters and supply point for their Pacific
I like that
operations.
his shirt says
Beneath
Big
the
Safe
surface,
Survival.
though, it's much, much more.
How so?
Look, nothing personal, mate, but I prefer if the commander did most of the informing. As far as I'm concerned, the less I know, and more importantly, the less I say in this matter, the better off we all are.
Let's ask about you.
What exactly do you do here, Quinn?
In a more civilized world, you might say I pass for the base's lead maintenance engineer. But if you look at it from Bell-Tower's point of view, I might as well just be a glorified janitor. Pays good, though, so, you know, not complaining.
If the pay is good, why the underground market?
Well,
Is
why
he bored?
not? You see, civilian contractors operate under different jurisdiction when it comes to bringing outside goods into the base. So while the rank-and-file grunts can only order and receive essentials, toothpaste and the like, I, being the entrepreneurial chap that I am, offer them a more robust catalogue of goods and services. You know the sort. Smokes, beverages, and gentleman's literature.
How does this involve weapons?
Now, let me finish. As an enterprising fellow, I require
He has
an
this speech
exchange of valuables
memorized.
for these slightly less than essential supplies, and often receive some very non-civilian contractor-regulated equipment in exchange, if you catch my drift. Now, normally, I launder my stock through a contact on the mainland, but a deal in Shanghai recently fell through, so lucky for you, I've got some excess inventory to move.
Ooh.
Consider this whole arrangement a matter of
I
fortunate
get so
timing.
distracted by that
And
circle
Keitner's
on his
okay
face.
with all of this?
Not exactly. You see, some time ago, the commander got wind of my little operation down here. But before she could throw me in the brig, I offered her something I knew she couldn't refuse. Information.
Ah,
I
he's
ain't
a
bragging,
snitch.
but I'd managed to build myself quite a little network of sparrows and gophers. I'd known for a while that she'd been at odds with that prick Burke. In the end, we reached a rather simple mutual agreement. I keep her in the loop, and she keeps my neck out of the noose,
It's a
so
good
to
deal.
speak.
It's a good deal. Let's enter this
No
shop.
money back guarantee or warranty. You break it, you buy it.
Dun dun dun. Let me just do something real quick. One of my settings got weird when I restarted the stream. I'm just putting it back. But I wanted to wait till the conversation was done before I did it. Okay, bye. What do we got? Anything I want. Yes, please. Love. So you can see I'm getting a deal. Again, that was because in the last stream... Hey there, Sarge! In the last stream, when we saved that person... Oh, he's got a praxis kit. I probably can't afford it, though. Oh, I sure can. It's going to be like all of our money, but we're going to buy the heck out of that praxis kit. Don't want any of these things now. I'm trying to look at what ammo. I don't think I have any combat rifle ammo, so let's grab that. Oh, no.
Thanks for shopping
okay.
at Quinmar.
Quinmark. But anyway, in the last stream, we saved a woman. Or I'm presuming it was a woman stuck in one of those pods. And because of it, we got a discount. Now, if you look, I have 3 available praxis points, so I can spend it on something. Love Icarus landing system, but that's okay. There's a lot of things I want, but honestly, I feel like I need to go for this cloaking system. We'll get another praxis here in a hot second. I'm sure this is not what I was saving up for, but I keep forgetting that I don't have the praxis system. So, do I have combat rifle ammo? I do. I just don't have a lot. But I have a lot of random knickknacks that are handy. That's good. Oh, I don't need this. I bet I can... I would like the combat rifle ammo. Hold on. Inventory. Don't think he was letting me sell, if I remember correctly.
Right. So, what's the story?
I would like to shop.
What are you buying?
Oh, he's letting me sell. It's okay. We'll handle that later then, because I could have sold those.
No refunds.
Mine templates. Now, the mine templates aren't bad, by the way. I know I don't use them a lot, so I don't want there to like be a misunderstanding for anybody who might play the game. Mine templates aren't bad. They're not really my playstyle. Basically you can combine them with a grenade and then like lay a mine down for somebody to walk over. So instead of throwing a grenade, you can combine it with the EMP grenade, the gas grenade, the frag grenade, concussion grenade, and when somebody triggers it, they set it off. And so if you really are kind of more of a stealth player, it's a great way to go. But I don't use them a whole lot. Drop damage upgrade. Combine with. See, we're gonna. I feel like let's combine it with the shotgun. Part of me really wants to combine it with the laser rifle because the laser rifle is awesome. But to be honest, I don't use the we don't even have any laser rifle ammo right now, so it's not really going to be that useful. Now the problem with this getting out of here is because we don't have the legs that keep you from dying when you fall. It's very cumbersome actually to get back over this ladder. So that's why I saved first, so I didn't drop and die. But I did feel like the cloaking system was going to be more helpful than the legs at this juncture. See, and this is where the vent is. So now we are here. And that's the elevator. So, in these loading bays are where the pieces are for his thing he's sending us after. For anybody playing on PC, I don't know if there's even a director's cut for console, but this area is here, but you actually can't get to it right now. It was confusing the heck out of me the first time I played. So we're really just looking in loading bays 1 and 2. I can't remember if we actually have to go into the admin area or not to find the last piece. Feel like we don't. Is there rooms? Any kind of rooms I can investigate? No, I don't think so. This is where we came in. This is where the turret is, my friend. Sometimes you want to go where all the turrets are your friend. And we're just going to look in places. Pretty much is what's going to happen. Because there's going to be stuff. I think I was saving for super jump. Now that I've tried jumping and it didn't go very well. So we're to say that you like the red. It's not weird. I appreciate that you are digging it. It's themed. I appreciate anything you have to say about anything. So I'd like to take the painkillers. And now we're just on a fetch quest. Just a fun little fetch quest. I think we have to get up there, if I'm not mistaken. And this would have been much easier if I had spent stuff on the super legs. That's okay.
Cargo crew to Sector Alpha. Cargo crew to Alpha.
Or not. Okay. Oh, well, what do we have here? That was hidden. Finishing your... That might be for a computer we've already hacked, but that's okay. No, this isn't working. Got it. And then crouch. Well, no. I'm trying to get on top of here and then grab this one. I think I can do it. I was seeing it. It exists.
Be advised, new personnel should report to Security Central for biometric scan.
Well, that was a fail. Okay. Where did it... Oh, but it's up there, so I don't really care. Okay. Yeah, it would have been much easier if I had kept the jump legs. I want to get it up there. Let's climb the ladder first. Maybe I don't need to do this. No, I do. Because I can't jump this without my super legs. Okay, good news. You had a light... You have a light up candy bowl. That's exciting.
New flight schedules will be distributed as soon as possible.
What colors does it have? All the colors of the wind? I think I can throw this up there somehow. That was exciting. Hopefully that landed somewhere helpful. It did! Okay, cool.
Security credentials must be carried at all times. You may be asked to produce said credentials by security personnel. Please comply.
Really? Really, game? Really? We're gonna make this a problem. Whatever. Sweet! Let's try that again. Sweet. Okay, now we just need to go back up there. It's a little bit cumbersome, but that's what you do when you don't share pick the disc. Yes.
Entering restricted
Definitely do.
areas will result in termination and prosecution.
That's what you want to hear from like every company like message. It's like, if you don't follow the rules, we will shoot you. Oh, okay, thanks HR. Appreciate it. Oh, that was exciting. Hey, look, a vent, which would have made this way easier. We'll go there in a second.
Cargo crew to Sector Alpha. Cargo crew to Alpha.
Yep. This was... If this isn't the parts, it's definitely something I want. Praxis kit. So that's an upgrade. Well, I came all the way up here for a Praxis kit. No, there's a crate below me. Can I get in it? Let's find out if I can. Hey there. Okay, we're gonna save. So what I would like to do
All
is...
grounding orders have been rescinded. New flight schedules will be distributed.
Can I do the classic,
as soon
like,
as possible.
over the edge and back in? Nope. Did not work. Can I get super leg jet? I have one Praxis kit. I need the second one. I'll get the second one in 570 XP, which is not far off at all. But I think one of the things is in there. Is there another crate I can throw in there? Otherwise, I just need,
Security credentials must be carried at all times.
just need to wait.
You may be
I
asked
can't
to
move that.
produce said credentials by security personnel. Please comply.
I can go get one of the... Oh, here we go. There's more crates. Don't want that. Don't want that. Hey, Cal! Welcome! How are you doing on this fine day? We are currently on a scavenger hunt. Hey! Cool. That was one of the pieces we needed to find, which I found totally on accident. But accidents aren't bad always. Sometimes they are. In this case, they were not.
Advised.
Okay,
New
we're just gonna
personnel should report to Security
grab
Central
this.
for biometric scan.
Can I not get out of here with this? Well, I can probably go this way with it. Have to take a pic when you have some candy to put in it. Makes sense. I suppose we can wait until you get some candy. Okay, so now the question is how to get the crate up there. Without it, like, going really far. Because I can throw it,
Orders have been rescinded.
but it's gonna do that.
New flight schedules
This
will
is
be
just like a really
distributed
bad
as
game
soon
of
as
basketball.
possible.
Let's do this. Score! That's not what I wanted. I had a feeling that was gonna happen though. Okay. Other options are just come back after I have enough to afford the super legs, which honestly, at this juncture is probably what we're gonna do. Because if I ever want to get up here again, I'm going to need all of these crates. So I don't want to do anything with that. So what we're going to do is go through this vent and go into the next area. I'm going to do that because the Traveler Pathfinder update costs 300, and we only need like 160 now. What? Somebody disliked the stream. In fairness, we did start this stream with like, not even kidding, 7 minutes of welcome screen, so like I can't even be that offended. Yeah, that robot's my friend. It's fine. Because I started the stream and then I had to stop, and so I can't even be mad. So this is not one of the pieces. I can't remember if like the pieces will auto like regenerate, like if we went into the crate before and they weren't there. If that means they won't be there ever or something. I really need those super legs. Hello, crate. Please stay up there. Thank you. Now I just need to get up there again. Which I can do somehow. I'm sure. I'm sure there's a way to get back up there. Without my super legs. It was not me. I just like you. I mean, it was a little rude to start the stream and then disappear. I get it. I get it. Can't be mad forever. Sometimes rudeness happens, and I get it, you know? I do the best I can, but... Can I get up here? Nope, because I need those darn super lights. I just need a little bit of XP. What's here? I think I have this code. Yeah, I don't have a security rating 5, that's for sure. I thought I had the code to here, but I apparently don't. I can't move that. I could, afford the augment to move it, but then I don't get the super lights, and then I'm just going to have more issues. So, what I need to do is find another crate. Which is probably around somewhere. Yep, there's a whole bunch over here. I remember this now. Before I move these, let's look back up here and see if there's pieces in here now magically that, nope. Let's grab a crate. And go for a walk with our new crate. Hello, crate. It's great to meet you. Crap. Come back with me. This is like a companion fruit cube, only more brown. Sarge will always be on my side about this sort of thing. Can I do this? Like if I put this here, can I jump up here? No, maybe it just doesn't register that I can jump there. I'm so glad I hacked that robot, because this would be so stressful with that robot walking around. I mean, I suppose alternatively I could have killed the robot, but like, why kill it when it can just be my friend? I might have to move all 3 crates over here, which Okay. Well, this is just like the worst game of Tetris, is what this is. This is like Tetris, only instead of like moving pieces as they fall to you, you're like, let me just move crates from one side of the game to the other. I mean, like, I like games with manual labor in them as much as the next person. I play Stardew Valley, but I just know that this is not particularly enthralling. There we go. Run briefly. Just need that. I still don't regret getting the stealth system, though. For what that's worth. Like, even this manual labor has not made me regret my decisions and my choices. We're close though. 170. That's like punching one more person in the face. Come on. Oh, it's not gonna work. Can I? Okay, this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna stand on this one. We're gonna crouch. We're gonna pick this one up. We're gonna uncrouch. And we're gonna come over here with this one and set it here. And then we're gonna crouch and pick this one up, uncrouch, and hope that we don't ever need to come back up here again, or we're gonna be screwed. So that's okay. Hey! Hey, we can get that praxis kit. Yay! Let's just do that now. By super legs. Now we can jump higher. We will never have to deal with all this again. Credit chip. We will briefly drop something. In order to pick up this upgrade. Combine with... This one will actually combine with the laser one, just because speed reload specifically would be good for that one, even though we can't use it right now. Now, if you'll watch, you can get up there. Why is it still not letting me jump that high? It's so annoying. Okay, well, just for the sake of not screwing myself over later, we'll drop these down. In case I need them. But I should just be able to... Yeah, see, now I can jump. It was just not registering for some reason. Okay. Super legs. Going to make this so much easier. Okay, so if we check the objectives, I think we only have to find... Oh yeah, we only have to find the scope assembly. And it's very possible that the scope assembly was in the other pod I couldn't get into. So let's go back through this way. Anyway, once again, guys, welcome here. I appreciate you being here after having so many weird issues at the start of the stream. I value your arrival. Here we go. Pathfinder. Here's the crate that I threw up here for no reason. Laser targeting system, that's upgrade. I love machine pistol ammo. Okay, so there's nothing up here, but anyway, I don't really need a laser targeting system for anything. I really why we have the best times, much needed. I am glad you guys like these streams, because I don't know. I'm just having a self-conscious day, okay? But I'm just happy you're here. He did say that I might have to check the admin area. That beeping sound. A jump a little.
Cargo crew to Alpha.
What beeping sound? That one? Oh, I did have a door code. Don't be. We really. Aww. I appreciate it. I do. I feel like, and this is just me talking because I'm riled up, but like anytime the stream starts off like bad, it's like, okay, force yourself to focus and just deal with it. It was a short beep sound from before. There are beep sounds in this game, but I think we're good. Oh, this takes us to the these are the bathrooms. Okay, and that's the elevator to Quinn. Which means there are things afoot right there. See? Person. I have a silencer on my...
If he escaped the ambush, then he's on the streets. Over.
Oh, I escaped the ambush, alright. The same way, yeah. Yes, I'm trying to do more weekend streams. I know that there's a lot going on for people during the week. I'm trying to... This is a bad idea, but we're going to do it. Because it's going to start the alarm. I'm trying to get through Deus Ex because...
This is the spot.
Next weekend, we're either going to have a surprise Star Wars convention. Hey! Welcome, Dan. Which I say because next weekend is when Celebration would have been, and I was really expecting them to, like, announce a digital con, and they just haven't.
Back to your post.
So if there's not a Star Wars digital con, I wanted to spend a lot of time next weekend streaming, like a lot of time. And I kind of want to be done with Deus Ex for that. I don't know if we'll actually make it. It depends on how much we stream today. How are you, Dan? How's Prey, Dan? How far are you in Prey? I want to know. Pray tell, how far are you in Prey? Just drag his body away. Hope no one notices it. That's fine. Let's save really quick, because we've gotten a lot done there. Hot drinks in heat, and Prey is a game so good. Right? I mean, like, when I was playing it, that was why I was tweeting about it so much. I'm like, this is, I think your tweet said it best. It was like, it's the best game you've never played. Like, I'm so glad Bear talked me into getting it. Well, he didn't have to talk that hard, but during the Steam summer sale, I was like, have any of you heard of this game? Because it sounds cool. And Bear was like, I think you'd like it. It's pretty good. And then I got it, and then it was like, holy frick, this is the best game. I guess it's like me with ice cream in winter. Bobcat, you're weird. Uh-oh, what did Bobcat do? I missed it. Probably because for some reason hot drinks... Oh, I see. You know, I've heard that though. I had a friend who... No, Bear didn't have to talk that hard. I talked like he gave me like a big long speech or something. But, I've heard... I had a coworker years ago who would come to work every day and get a slushie, even in the winter. And you gotta understand, the room we work in is very cold. And I always wondered why she would come in with a slushie every day in the cold room, even in the cold winter. And she told me that she likes to drink cold drinks in the cold space because it made her body like adapt to the cold. Sarge isn't wrong. It was literally like, I was like, Bear, have you heard of Prey? Yeah, it's pretty good. I think you'd like it. It's a good deal for that price. And I was like, all right. And then like 2 days later, I'm like, my entire identity has been consumed by this game. And Bear was like, okay. It's a trick you learned in Iraq. I didn't know you actually went to Iraq, Bobcat. I feel like I should have known this about you, but I didn't know. I just looked up weapons in this game. Some of them make no sense. I mean, this is definitely I don't know firsthand, but this is not a game I would have expected to be born in much realism, to be completely fair. This is not a... Usually when I play through this area, I go really, really, really stealthy, and this time I just shot the camera and then knocked some guys out. So, like, there you go. It's a little bit different this time. Do.
Access granted.
That's why you don't mess with Bobby. Bobcat. Well, I mean, aptly named. Bobcats in real life look like large kitties, but really, they can wreck you. Oh man. Australian conflict set to escalate? Darn Australia, it's always up to things. Attack. Uh-oh, the phone's ringing. Somebody better get it. Okay. See, we could go this way, but then we can't go that way because of the direction the arrow's pointed. So we're gonna do this. And hope we make it.
Access granted.
We did. That's good. Cal's like, you're not throwing me under the bus for this one. You serious about pizza oven? Just figure out. Oh, cool. That's how you can get a pizza oven. From Milo Binder. I want Milo Binder's pizza oven. Sounds like that sounds like a weird Disney Channel show. Milo Binder's pizza oven. I'll take one for the team. And by team, I mean me. Way to forget. In the storyline, is Australia with the war of the emus again? Because that never ends well. They could be. They could be at war with the emus again. I completed my investigation. There's an abundance of such materials. I think they're just finding out that, like, Quinn's starting to run his thing. To avoid more incidents with crossover mess hours, it's become necessary to stagger people. Also, we're trying to change our food service contract. Let's see what this says. A civil war that has raged for over 2 years in the Republic of Australia may be on the verge of escalating once again. On Saturday, the South Australian Federation, or SAF, troops led by the Bell Tower military contractors clashed with the Free States of Australia, the FSA, rebels outside of Alice Springs, NT. One Bell Tower soldier was killed and 5 others were wounded in what SAF called a draw. Obviously, every death in Australia hurts, stated SAF Department of Defense spokesman Donald Friedel. But progress is being made. Bell Tower Associates continue to live up to its reputation, and in time, this rebellion will be put down. Privatization versus nationalization of oil deposits in the Australian territory of territory of Antarctica are at the center of this divide. The lore in this game is fascinating. Because of the prequel war in Australia ended badly with Bell Tower in Australia, it must be. Continues. Oh, Dan will take care of you. Something tells me that Bobcat would not be overly offended by being called weird. I didn't do that on purpose, but I'm okay with it. How funny would it be if I could get a silencer for my shotgun? I feel like that would be hilarious. Okay, this takes us under. I don't necessarily want to. Oh, that's it. Way to go. This game takes place in 7 years. That's wild. That really is wild. We'll see in 5 years if there is a civil war in Australia. Dan will take a grenade. He's just like Cap. He'll lay down on the wire for you. I added a data storage device. I don't know what that did. What did that do for me? It's not the scope assembly, I know that much. Hello, security camera. What do you got for me? It's probably just the camera that I shot. No, that's the camera I shot plus another camera. No, there's no cameras. Weapons cabinet. I will take ammo for the machine pistol. That sounds nice. Suppressors do exist for shotguns. I just feel like that's, at least in a video game, that would be so overpowered. Might get Dishonored now after Prey. Yeah! That's why I'm excited for being able to play Dishonored next to on stream. I'm really hoping to get through this because if I don't know that I'm going to have nothing going on next weekend, but if I really have a lot of nothing going on next weekend, I'm just going to, like, maybe binge play Dishonored with you guys. The trailers for Dishonored look wild. I don't know anything about the game other than what's in the trailers, really. I've seen some gameplay, but of the later games, so I'm kind of excited. That'll be a really blind playthrough. And in Wildlands and Breakpoint, you keep selling those games, man. He drank all the beer. Yep, I did drink all the beer. Oh, person. Oh, hi, lasers. Okay. Apparently you can. Oh, that's a fun trick. I don't do that often, but like the soldiers in the game, they're allowed to walk through the lasers, so you can like kill a guy and then use his body to get you through the lasers. I'm telling you, Prey has that power. It's so good. It drives me nuts that like no one knows about it, because it's one of the best things I've ever played. Sarge was with me for the end of the game. It was fun. I'm on Weekend Liberty, plus there are no sergeants in your chain of command. What? You're just living it up. Okay, we're gonna knock this guy out. I'll show you guys the laser trick, which might come back to bite me because there's another guy. And he might see me because of this. But I want to show you guys the laser trick. We're not going to go in there yet. Come on. Well, that didn't work. Whoops. Oh, there's a turret, and the turret saw me. Well, so much for showing you guys the turret trick. Or the laser trick, because I didn't realize that was a turret that would see me. Whoops. Shook it out. Wow, cracked so much. Yeah. It's because in the Navy, we have chiefs and petty officers. Ooh, gotcha. My grandfather, my mom's dad, was in the Navy during World War II. He was an officer. I can't remember the rank, and I'm sure you'll know it. It's like whatever the lowest rank officer is on a boat. He was that officer. Oh, hi. You guys gonna come in and find me? This could get messy. Because there's a lot of them coming through this door.
Stop right back!
Okay, punch this guy in the face. Come on in, next guy. He'll want to come in. Punch.
There's nowhere to go.
And there's just the one more guy. He's gonna have to die because I don't have a full energy cell. Ensign! There you go. I picked up another beer. That's exciting. Also give me all your money. Look at these very well-paid officers. Those two guys are gonna wake up and they're gonna be like, why did we die so he could live? Or why did he die so we could live? Whatever. They're just gonna be confused is what I'm getting at. Drink the beers. I definitely have room for more shotgun ammo, considering I just used my shotgun. What's in here? Anything exciting? Another vent. I do like vents. It's okay. Punch in this game, it really is. Even when you're just knocking them out, not doing the... I should punch to kill one time so you guys can see what that looks like. It's pretty intense. Harvester questions reach the highest levels. An incident. Tongue is too good. A deal going with us. 2 clashes we have. So they're just talking about the gangs back in Hangsha. We could greatly remove Bell Tower. Frank, get on this. I've recent word confirming that we are interested. Captain Mangan, I will require a number of contracts be pulled to my office. Also, we require a report of possible profits of salvaging these various contracted areas. Here's a map of China. I can't really read too many of the names because the graphics aren't that super great. I can see Hong Kong. But there you go. I'm sure Cal will be interested in how accurate this is, so I'll stay here for a hot second. What's this? Lower Hangsha. It's a map of Lower Hangsha, which is probably not actually accurate because it's, even though it's a real place, it's not a real time in history. Where does this thing go? You see Wuhan. On track to possibly be picked up for a OCS. Ooh. I'm excited for you, man. I'm glad you're doing so many cool things. Our crosshairs were very close to where I lived. Really? Very cool. So this is just, there's nothing here except for stuff, but stuff is always good. Stuff and things. Lasers. What I can't remember is where that third piece is. I can't remember if it's actually in the admin area or not. But we should be able to get up into the admin area. We are going to go in the admin area. So when you play the game, when you play through here, your first time through, oh, that was unlucky. Frick you, game.
Access
Okay,
granted.
got it. They're not going to make you go up to the admin level at first, and you're going to be like, oh, I don't really need to go there. And then you're going to get all the way in the area where we're about to go, and then they're going to be like, you need a thing! And then you're going to have to go like all the way back, and it's ridiculous. So we're going to go into the admin area first and just find the thing we need first. Due to the recent malfunction of your office door, we've installed a new one. Ooh. And there's a code. Lots of good stuff to get. What about this computer? Guess we're gonna hack the computer. I should probably save the game again after this too. Ooh, this is a lot. Wait, hold on. Really? Okay, game, I hate you too, it's fine. That transfer was not helpful. Darn you. Run this defense. It's chasing us. We should be able to get there, though. Yeah, we'll be fine.
Access granted.
And we even got 100 XP out of it. What do we got here? Throughout of approximately biological and 30 burnout, soldiers reported more than adequate spatial, so they're testing something. Good. Forward the resorts to Namir. He expressed an interest in the project. Oh yes, Sergeant, right away. I roll. What is up with you? You're the last guy expected to be pulling the spec off stuff. What? I guess Sergeant White's not fitting in with the boys anymore. What do we have here? Person. And they're looking for him. In the Simpson Desert. I would be willing to bet that this is a reference to the regular Deus Ex game, but I don't actually know. What's this? Hey, scope assembly! There you go. We found it. I didn't realize it would be in this room. So now we just gotta go back to Quinn. Okay, we'll do that. But we're gonna save first. Actually, screw it. No, let's just... no, we'll keep going. We'll keep trying. We'll go through this area, because this should take me up to the upper level. I don't know if you guys remember, noticed, are able to follow. I know when I watch people stream, it's hard to pick up on, like, little details and stuff. But I was in one of the big bays, and I was trying to get through a door, and it had level 5 security, and I couldn't do it. this should get me up into that area without the code. If not, there was a stairwell back there that will take me to that area. Let's try this. That was lucky. Less so, but that's okay. We should be able to make it.
Access
we go.
granted.
Operation Southern Cross. Major C Company arrived on schedule and was deployed temporarily around Brisbane, later to join up with the platoons of A Company near Cairns under the command of Major Illinois. Brisbane itself has been fortified. So this is just Chinese interest in Australian oil notwithstanding. So this is about that Australian war. Details are forthcoming. Advice, Major Coverley. It has come to my attention that there may be some dissension between brewing vis-a-vis the number and nature of unprivileged belligerents being housed in Rifleman Bay Station detention camp, as well as their ultimate condition. I understand that the BT's worldwide bell towers affect efforts to stem the tide of terrorism. So basically, there's things going on in the foot. That's the camera we turned off. Okay. We're not up the stairs yet, but I know where the stairs are. So we'll go there. I gotta remember to just shoot those guys again next time. What happens if I go through the lasers? Do I take damage or does an alarm just go off? An alarm just goes off. I'm not really worried about an alarm going off because there's no one to come here and give me a problem. There was a turret back there, but I just ran past it, so it's no big deal. Hey, I have a door code, 1150. Or it's 1550, because I can read. There's so many alarms going off. Just so many. Silencer? I don't really need a silencer. Security rating 4, do I want it? I don't know. It's a refrigerator, I can't move. I have no praxis kits available. I do have an auto hack, I think? No, I don't. I thought I did. I guess we're just not getting in this computer then right now. That's fine. I'm not worried about it. I will take this money, however. I do believe this is a panel. Somewhere around here is a floor panel. Yes. Or this. This is also a thing. I remember I usually play through here, and I don't usually go above security level 3 because there's nothing you desperately need that's higher than 3. Focus up here. I don't think we're gonna make it. Nope, we're definitely not gonna make it.
Access denied.
Okay. We'll save here. Give that a hot second, and then we'll try that again. I think all that does is it opens up this floor panel, and then we can use the floor panel to get places, but we don't necessarily need it. And then we've been in here, yes. Because we were in here, yes. I'm really not overly concerned about hacking this. Like, if we can try and we can do it, great. But, I don't think it's gonna get us a whole lot of things we need. We'll just nuke the first one. There we go. That time it'll work. Getting even that first one undetected
Access
is
granted.
just helpful. Open. That alarm is obnoxious, and I'm sorry, but it will turn off here eventually. But now we have access to this floor panel. floor panel, not flora flannel. Hello. Look, we're in a special room. Book. The threat of cybernetic discognition disorder. Not that. And turn off some other security cameras. And we can get in this vent. What is this? Dedication terminal. I like how morning shift gets you clear of work in time to catch most of the live streams that people hate being tired all afternoon. I understand that completely. I like the shifts I work. Wow, that was unlucky. But then you are just tired all the time. Like, that is so completely true. Put up some defenses. We should have no problem making this now. It's not going to find us anytime soon. There we go. There! That's how you turn off the laser systems. I knew there was a way to do it. But you had to get in this room to do it. That makes sense. I wonder how a person gets into this room without crawling through the vents, to be completely honest. Hello, room. I think this is Burke's office. It is. He's got a lot of alcohol in here, that's for sure. Who wants some whiskey? Get you a little bit drunk, but then you're gonna have higher health, you know, and that's only logical. If video games have taught me anything, it's that getting drunk increases your health. Wow, that whiskey was strong. This effects is lasting a while. Okay. Here's some pictures. Pictures of someone's surgery? That's weird. I mean, is that a thing people have? Do they just have pictures of surgeries? I like this. Watch. Burke's spare retinal prosthesis.
Geithner, any reason Burke's got a spare retinal prosthesis lying around his office?
He just received it this evening from the Tai Young Medical Corporation. HQ had a custom set made especially for him, as a thanks for so many years of good service. Why?
He'll probably be real angry when he realizes it's missing. Jensen out.
So if you find this early, Jensen just acts like he's stealing it to troll him. But really you need it later on in the level. I like to do this first, because otherwise you get all the way to the end of the level and then you have to come all the way back, and it's a massive pain. But when you know about it, you can just do it. One of these is going to get us detected, so we're just going to start running for it. We should be able to make it. Should be able to slow it down. There we go. What do we got in here? Begin. Your request has been resolved and detail the resolution are below. Sir, we finished installation of your new safe in the previously specified location. Do you have a code for my safe? Peter. Is that how you guys would say that? Peter? Morning in the Elder Scrolls, alcohol increases stamina, but slows stamina regeneration. Interesting. An interesting mechanic. I know my brother already spoke to you personally, but congratulations on your recent promotion. The board was more than happy to recognize blah, blah, blah. Take a read. Something you might find interesting came across my desk this morning. A report from one of the technicians working on hydras. Oh no. Nerve extension. Apparently your men, or more specifically volunteers, have coined a new term to describe the post-release blackouts. They're experiencing mind crash. When you're plugged in, everything's full, blah, blah, blah. Burke, I need a favor. The mighty Terrence needs something. Saying it so. This is serious. My team has some setbacks. Setbacks? Casualties. It wouldn't have anything to do with those 5 scientists, would it? It's classified, but let's just say one of them has an attachment problem, and that problem has a hero complex. What, like an ex-boyfriend? Something like that. You've got to be kidding. I never kid. So what do you want? Dossiers on some of your best men. The ranch might be vulnerable, and I need reinforcements. I'll have Nicole forward you something. So that's about us. T-charge capacity. I don't think there's anybody up here because I think they would have all run down to shoot us. Because these stairs go down by where we got in that fight. So we should be, and we turned those cameras off. So we should be in pretty good shape up here, but I don't actually know. But it's time to hack some doors. I always want to make a BioShock Infinite joke. Just be like, I want to know what's in the doors and what's behind all the doors. Oof, we're not gonna make it. Disconnect. We just got kind of unlucky there is all. There might be other ways in these buildings. I don't know if there's anything we necessarily need other than the XP that comes with hacking.
Access denied.
And now the alarm's gonna go off. But again, it shouldn't be a problem because we should have killed everybody. Or there could be a robot, I guess. Just strange. What's in here? I like exploring. I like what their phones look like. It's probably the future of our phones. What we got here? Some dossiers on people. I want to know why, like, none of these people took their phones with them. Like, why are their cells just sitting here? Time to hack. Time to hack. Okay, this one's smooth.
Access granted.
That went very smooth. Alright, you good with the straight... What? I can't read the word. Sub? Here's something a little tougher. Oh, it's a code. Good luck with this one. We'll make a code breaker out of you yet. Who's good at code breaking and wants to tell me what that says? Because I'm not going to break the code. Formally denied Provost Marshal's office. Doesn't understand chain of command in their hierarchy. I think that's just saying that, like, we can't have a mutiny or something. Let's go back to this door. Hack. Hack. I'd really rather not use my last freebie. Okay, we should be able to make it. There we go.
Access
We just had to get a
granted.
little bit lucky is all. Oh, and there's a vent, so we could have gotten in here some other way, but that's okay. Hey, Keitner! This is Keitner's computer. Looks like transposition based on... It did say sub. Or maybe that's what the previous one was. I don't know. But it's probable. I don't think we're gonna make it. We're gonna try though.
Access denied.
Oh, we were at 98%. We almost made it. It's gonna take a hot second for that to reset. If you disconnect in time, then you don't have to wait before you do it again. But if you don't disconnect in time, then it has to reset. I just want to see where this goes. Berg's office. Oh, okay. So this is just from Berg's office. We could have just kept going down. That makes sense. That makes sense. Okay. I really want to get into Keitner's computer. This is probably going to trigger because it's just such a high chance at that one. See what we can make happen.
Access
Yep, we made it that
granted.
time. I clicked a little bit better. Hey Blake, am I reading you right? You want me to reassign Warrior, Foxhound, India Hunter for the regular patrols? Oh, so this is just Keitner moving people around so they don't find us? Sir, I observed some of Burke's men unloading and moving pods directly through loading bay 3 into the detention camp. I spoke to Higgins, who was on transfer duty, and told me when he asked for clearance papers, it basically told him to go screw himself and mind his own business. Here's the kicker. We did a database search on the pod ID numbers that went through, and nothing turned up. Someone wiped them clean. Oh, suspicious. Suspicious. Your concerns have been noted, and they will be brought forth at the next meeting of board of directors. For the time being, I must remind you that unlike most private militaries, we follow a chain of command here at Bell Tower. That's why we have a rank and hierarchical policies. This decorum of professional discipline and integrity is what legitimizes Bell Tower in the eyes of our clients. It's not just for show. While we recognize and appreciate your willingness to uphold the ideas of Bell Tower, your injuries to the affairs of a superior are quite unbecoming, and I stress the importance of protocol. For the time being, please refrain from any further investigations in the matters outside your jurisdiction. Mr. Burke and Special Operations as a whole fall under classified intelligence, and as such remain off limits to anyone without appropriate clearance. Failure to adhere to these restrictions can and will result in immediate disciplinary action. So mind your own business. Enough. Lieutenant Commander Keitner, are you familiar with the term irregular warfare? You must be based on your background, but in case you've forgotten, in irregular warfare, violent struggle is a violent struggle among state and non-state actors, blah, blah, blah. Now, according to your profile, you spent more than enough time, so how is it somebody who fought and bled for a country embroiled in a century-old conflict can still fail to appreciate necessary precautions to safeguard innocent lives from non-state actors, aka terrorists? These people sold their rights the moment they took up arms and continued to hide behind the civilian clothing rather than don the responsibility and legitimacy of a uniform. They chose ambiguity and deception. This is the consequences. Please refrain from harassing myself or my men any further. We've already spoken, so this is Burke just basically telling her to screw off. So she has a lot of issues with Burke. That's pretty much what's going on here. We went in here, right? We did. So what's left is this room, and this is the room that seems to have a robot, but I think it's our robot. I'm pretty sure this door is, yeah, because it's a security rating 5. This is the door out to the main base. So now there's nothing really left to do in here. We're going to go back to Quinn and finish the side quest, and then we will go follow the main quest. I think we can actually just drop them here. Yeah. So this would take us up. This is where we fought all the people. And then let's just go ahead and take the elevator to Quinn again. I don't think it's that big of a deal. And he's going to get us a rocket launcher that we probably won't use, to be honest. But we'll get XP. And that's the important part. Because XP is the most important part of any game that you will ever play. There we go. Now you can see that there's like a save and stuff back there that we can get to. I think technically we can like eventually get back there, but or like now, but we don't need to. We'll be able to get there later in the game.
My favorite and currently only customer.
Special offer.
Got those parts for me?
Sure do.
Yeah, take a look.
Aye. Let me see what you got there. Fucking deadly.
Yeah.
That's all of them. Give me a sec with me tools. I'll get them sorted out right and proper.
Heck yeah.
Right then. That'll do
Yep.
you. Anything else?
Completionist. Look at all those XP points.
I gotta go.
Right. Do us both a favor. Keep your head down.
So there's a really nice rocket launcher if we want. We'll leave it there for now. Because we can come back. Like I said. Because we're going to go do a thing, and then we come back through and find our way back. Not to be spoilery, but, like, we will be here again, is what I'm saying. I really don't like that you can't jump in elevators, because I jump in elevators in real life. To detention. We are willfully going to detention. What's up with that? How close are we to another augment? 260 points to our next praxis kit. That's what I like to see. I don't actually know what we need next. Hold on, inventory. Is there anything I don't need? I don't need those mine templates. I'd rather have all the mine ammo. This thing must have gone away with taking the lasers down, so that makes sense, because there was something there that was shooting us.
Activating security scan.
Dun dun dun. Why do you jump in elevators? It's when you jump while the elevator's going up and down, it creates like a weird sensation of like falling. Like if the elevator's going down and you jump up, you like fall farther. And if you jump up while the elevator's going up, it can like make your jump shorter. It's really weird.
Subject
You have to do it on like a big fancy elevator that goes fast.
Granted.
Or maybe they're like dragons that disguise their babies as humans to live around. Do squirrels breed high osmosis? I've never seen a baby squirrel. I feel like I've seen a baby squirrel. We're gonna save because I saw somebody who's gonna get punched in the face. Be too scared to crash it. I mean, like, you shouldn't do it in like a rickety old one, but like if you're ever in a really swanky place, you should do it. So here we are in a private military's Seraph Industries.
After processing, you will undergo a preliminary medical examination.
Oh, I'm sorry, were you saying something? I hope he wasn't saying anything terribly important. Because that would be awkward. David, why are there Seraph Industries stuff here? I don't think I actually noticed that the first time I played. That's fun. I'm just trying to drag this body somewhere where no one's going to see it because there's patrols. So we're just going to drag this body in here. Osmosis or mitosis? Did you know with Bobcat? Love those. Which, by the way, Bobcat, I appreciate you're here because I know Dave was also streaming. Average elevator has around 25 separate devices designed to keep it from crashing to the ground, even if the cable's cut. It's good to know. Looks like it would hurt, but not put him out or kill him. I mean, that's usually how the punching goes. I haven't done a kill punch. Before we start this area, I'm gonna run to the restroom super quick. So I know I've kept you guys waiting at the start of the stream, and now I'm gonna keep you waiting for another few minutes. But I'm gonna run to the bathroom real quick. I'll be right back, and then we'll start in and finish up this DLC here. Probably should be at least another hour, but I'm not sure how long it'll take for the DLC, not the break. Be right back. Okay, I'm back. Sorry about that. Wanted to stretch my legs a little bit too, so I could get back into focusing. Because this is going to be a stealthier portion of the game. What I've found interesting about this game is sometimes you're really rewarded for taking it slow, and sometimes, look at that. Sometimes you're really rewarded for, sometimes you're really rewarded for being a little bit more aggressive.
I haven't done anything. Why have you locked me up?
Somebody remind me that the next augment I want is to be able to move these larger crates when I go to, because we'll have, I don't think I got the practice kit yet. Yeah, we have 210 to my next practice kit. Hello. I need to get up there.
Why am I being held here?
I don't know. Don't scream at me. I didn't do it.
Starting to think I can feel a breeze come through the cracks.
Negative. I submitted a work order request, but no response yet. If that dog expert finds out, someone's ass is gonna be in a sling.
As long as we make sure we got ours covered.
Punch. I'm sorry, were you guys talking?
Hit the alarm.
I forgot that this would do the alarm. They're gonna wake those guys up, but I'm not, I should have killed them because they're gonna get woken up. That's okay. They'll get woken up with less material. That might actually distract everybody to go out there, so I can do what I need to do here. I would like to get out of here, please. I don't understand why. I'm currently stuck in this hole. Definitely not going to get the ghost bonus this time. There's no one up here.
Nothing here.
Let's start the oh, that's a security. Oh.
We need help here.
Oh, frick. It wasn't even typing. Something shot me. Come on, type into here. 8EFEHLIST. Yeah. Robots to enemies. That's gonna change things. Problem with knocking people out in movies and video games is it really doesn't work. Wanna be a ghost? Okay, try Ghost Recon. I know. Where'd you come from and where'd you go? My gosh. My robots are helping, but they can't do everything.
Ouch.
How are you still here?
Call the embassy. Son, I don't know how to tell you this, but the embassy is not going to be able to do much for you. Once I get a little bit of health back, we'll go for that guy. You hit somebody hard enough to render them unconscious, odds are you killed them. Interesting. Okay, he dropped. Either dropped or he's in cover.
Come back here.
Oh, I'm in my pistol. Darn it. I thought that was my stun gun because it's usually bound to 1, and it was the pistol bound to 1. Trank darks might work, but you have to carefully calculate the dosage for each individual. It's true, but not in this game. Now, I don't know how far back we have to go. Oh, this far? I could have sworn I saved it. Oh, well. This was so fun, we'll just do it again. We'll do it again, but maybe differently. Where I don't trigger the alarm.
Why have you locked me up?
I like this pattern in which he's being dragged. Again, David, I want to know why Surf Industries has stuff here. So the reason why I'm doing this is because then they're just not going to find his body. Because the game people on patrol don't come in this room unless they're chasing you in here. So that's why I was doing that. So we'll do this again, but I don't think I'll run up and shoot those guys. I think what I'll do instead is drop down here, just go in here. Now there's probably going to be some people in this room because I think they ran out to attack me when I triggered the alarm. And now that the alarm won't be triggered, I gotta be careful. So there might be some in this room. I'd like to stand up, please. I don't know why it's so cumbersome to stand up. We'll save here. Wish this had a quick save system. Tasers don't knock people out, but disable them enough to render them immobile. That said, they're usually angry when you turn off the juice. That's fair. It's kind of like what happened in The Last Jedi. Q, please. See, like I said, there was something. Now, what about moves like that, though, where you just choke them from behind? I would assume that's a real thing. Now, I wonder if I still have the code to this computer, or if I got it off. Nope, I got it off of the guy down there. Okay. So, what that means is we're still going to go and take those two guys out, because I want the code off of that guy. But now we'll have one less guy shooting at us when we come back up, when the alarm gets triggered. Basically what that means. Jump. So where are those two guys? They're over here.
Negative. I submitted a...
Oh, you can see me. Okay, well that's a problem. See if I can just take these guys down before they trigger the alarm. I don't know if the alarm's gonna get triggered or not. But now I can get into that computer. Oh, I hear the robot. The robot's looking to shoot me. Crap, this is not an area that has one of the gates in it. Okay, they're just alarmed. Okay, good. The alarm didn't fully trigger. We're still not going to get the ghost bonus. But now they're down. Not everyone's looking to shoot for A. And, it only works for a few seconds. Even the solid blood show won't count their count. Also feels a lot like being waterboarded. That sounds miserable. Let's type this fast. Okay, robots to enemies. So now the robots are our friends. That's the important thing. So there's a couple different levels. Those robots are the ones that are now our friends. And then there's the upper level. So anyway, as you can see, we're in this really strange security place. In a secret detention center. Following carefully is a direct from the top. You do not want Burke to make an example of you. Comes to mind, you're serving the room and taking the underprivileged. So basically, they're mistreating the prisoners, which is not a big surprise. What's the holdup? We've transferred most of the detainees out of Silo B into cells and sanitized. What's the new crop coming in? Apparently, there was an incident in one of the ships. No details of this time. It's delayed. Remaining Delta Zero. So I'm guessing we're the incident. Why don't you get off your butts and come over here and get some work done? Everything's falling apart. Don't give me any of your work order things. Look, pal, I don't need it from you. We're on a base in the middle of the ocean. Do you know what salt water does to steel and concrete? I've got repair orders all over the place. They're all just fighting. So this is what we gotta do.
Keitner, Jensen.
Hey, got
I'm
that
in your
practice
detention
point.
camp and uploading to the security mainframe now.
Copy that. Any problems?
Negative. I gotta say, though, this isn't exactly what I was picturing when you described it.
Yeah, well, we'll talk about that later. Right now, you need to get inside the interrogation wing and find out what Burke is hiding. Contact me when you know. Keitner out.
Noted. Interrogation wing is the top wing. But we should have a much easier time getting around now. Okay, so I said something about how I want to use my augment, and I don't want to forget, to be able to move slightly heavier objects. This is the right one, right? Yeah. And the reason why is because behind one of these is something I want access to. This vent, for example. Ammo capacity upgrade. Drop. Grab. So this is an area I actually didn't really know existed, to be honest, because I didn't ever get that augment, because I didn't think it was super important. Did I drop my pistol where I can't reach it? Where is my pistol? Well, I guess I just don't have a pistol now. That's weird. It glitched out of existence. That's fine. Pistols are the easiest guns to find, so I'll find another one. I didn't upgrade that pistol anyway, because I didn't anticipate keeping it, so I'm not that worried about it. Reload. But now we're going to go ahead and do this. But anyway, when I was playing with the director's commentary, it told me about it, and there's this room in here. We're not going to do anything in here yet, but we're just going to remember this room exists. And you'll see why in a minute. Well, not in a minute, in like an hour. But you'll see why.
You hold us here.
I mean, I'm not doing it. Who are you? You don't look like the others. I mean, I'm not like the others.
Nightmare. I don't belong here.
There's an open room. Cassette tapes. No, it's probably playing cards.
I'm not a terrorist. No, not again. What more do they want from me, please?
I guess it's your turn now, right?
Tell them I'm not safe.
Ooh, that's creepy. That's creepy.
What are you gonna do with me?
Nothing. Are these all women?
Please.
I don't want them to test me anymore.
Tell me what's going on back there in the examination area.
That's an old woman.
Here 2 days ago, but
Disturbing.
she hasn't come back.
Yeah, it appears to be only women in here. Okay. I mean, I knew that, but yeah. So we're in a weird detention facility with only women. I'm sure it's fine. Alright. Now, on this level is usually much harder, but the robots aren't currently our friends. Just want to make sure there's nothing exciting behind these crates, and there's not. Hello, friendly robot. I don't think the embassy is going to do much for you at all. Look, at least they have a coffee maker. Do this. Oh, I guess that triggers the alarm. I thought I could use that to sneak past the alarm. Apparently, it's beyond. We'll just hack this real quick. I'm pretty sure that sound is the robots not being able to get up. You're still my friend, right? You're still my friend, even though the alarm's going off. That's how you know you're true friends. You're still friends, even though the alarm's going off. Again, definitely not getting that ghost bonus. That's okay. Hey, I'll take the protein boost bar. You can follow the robots through. I'm gonna go ahead and hack these though, because I'm not gonna want these here later. Trust me. Now I have no more nuke devices though, so I'm just kind of screwed. See if I can make it. Probably can't. Oh, I can.
Access
I super can. Inactive. Hello, friendly robot. Oh, there's a man. Okay, that's less scary.
I was assured I'd be left untouched. You better send me back to Hung Sha.
Temporarily disable someone without cause. I mean, that does make sense. She looks sad. Video games definitely make it seem like that's just normal.
No, not again. That white-haired son of a bitch said they'd had enough data from you.
You've got to know this is wrong.
I'm not doing it. I do know it's wrong. That's why I'm trying to stop it. Will not stand for this. That is why you're sitting, in fact. There's a robot in front of me. Yep. Hello, friendly robot. Now, up here, those turrets are not friendly. So we must be careful. They are turrets that will definitely shoot at you.
Hey, you don't belong here. Jesus, you bastards think a little time and lock up will get me to talk?
I like how differently everyone interprets this. So you want to just basically avoid the laser. Okay, so that's where we want to go. I just want to see what's going on here.
You're not one of them.
I like how some people can really easily recognize that, and some of them are like, clearly come after me.
What you doing?
This guy's got a lot of paperwork. Yes, it's basically a Roomba machine gun. Okay. We've investigated all of the places. You can, for the record, see how there's praxis kits there and shotgun shells? There's a way to jump on there, and I think it's from that platform. I just don't know that I have the augments to make it work. I think you have to have the run faster augment, which I do not have, on top of the jump augment, which I do have. But maybe if you move that there and jump on top of it and jump from there. But anyway, there's a praxis kit there, and you can get on top of that station. I don't want to mess with it right now because it would be dealing with the robot thing shooting you. But just so you know, it's there. Usually I would go way out of my way for anything for an augment in this game, but if we don't make it, we fall to our death, so that's why I'm not trying for it right now. I just know that it's there. Who's ready for depressing things? I know I am.
Activating security scan. Biometric data assembled.
Now, I know we were saying weekend streams are working really well. That said, I'm hoping to have this game finished by
Subject
next weekend.
Access granted.
Which means I'll probably be finishing the game, like, during the week, which might be a problem. Maybe I need to reconsider that. Maybe next weekend we can start off by beating this game and starting the next one. There's a bunch of depressing rooms. Beer? Take a beer. Why did I? Oh, right, because I dropped my pistol and I never got it back. That's why I have all this space. That's funny. That's why you should never drop something that you would actually miss. Which is why I dropped the pistol. We will find another pistol somewhere along the end, like I said. Hello, room below. With a person in it. It's not disturbing at all.
Post-interview log. Patient has been returned to detention area after sedation. Medical history gathered indicates that she's a prime candidate for inclusion. Similarly, all biological indicators fall within required parameters. Recommend preparation for stage 1 therapy prior to...
Uh-oh.
Gary, have you seen this? Have you seen what's on this smart disk? He's gone mad.
Tiffany, slow down. What are you talking about? Where'd you get that?
I found it in the last shipment of materials we received. One of the boxes had been tampered with, blatantly. Someone was sending this to me, to us, to warn us about Commander Burke.
That sounds a little far-fetched, don't you think?
No.
I know the two of you have butted heads, but Bob's assured me that the commander is with us on this.
Really? So Mr. Page is okay with us using unwilling human test subjects, is he? What's his opinion on Bell Tower using the OCM to further their military aspirations?
What?
Ask him about this Hydra project.
Hydra?
Tiffany, calm down.
Tiffany.
I know all about the Hydra project. It's nothing nefarious. It's simply a means of allowing soldiers to communicate more efficiently when in the field. You've seen Burke's augmentation. It has nothing to do with the OCM.
Yeah, Tiffany.
So you think his obsession with this technology is because he's an environmentalist? Gary, I know this bothers you too. Those poor women. We can't keep doing this. We can't just rush blindly ahead and let men like Burke pull our strings.
Yeah.
Science has made that mistake before.
It has.
I know. All right. All right. Let's go down below and contact Bob. We'll see what he has to say about this. I know he's intrigued by the nanotech possibilities. Certainly, he's disappointed with the results we've had.
So basically, a lot of people are like, Burke is shifty. But no one's really doing anything about it. Oh, stim. I like it. Some warm water there.
Let me go. I just want to go home.
Morgue, archives, storage rooms, examination rooms. Plot twist, they're all the same room. Just kidding. That was a joke.
I'm sorry. I'll stay quiet, I promise. Just don't hurt me anymore.
Calm down. I'm not gonna hurt you.
You're not one of them? One of the scientists? Please, you've got to get me out of here. You've got to do something before they come back. I don't want to disappear like all the others.
Others? What's your story?
It's okay. What's your name?
Nina Sullivan. I don't know why they're holding me in here. They just grabbed me off the street. I'd heard Cape Town was dangerous.
Is Cape Town dangerous? Sorry,
around.
Still here?
Cape Town, South Africa.
Is it dangerous?
Isn't that where we are? I blacked out. They drugged me, I think.
You're not in South Africa.
I was on vacation in Cape Town.
Dan, are you here? Is Cape Town dangerous?
I was going to be starting senior year in the fall, and I wanted to have an adventure. My parents must be so worried.
I take it you're not a terrorist then?
No, I've never done anything wrong. Never demonstrated against anything or anything. But neither of those
Cape Town.
here. I'm not sure about the men, but please, can't you get me out of here?
Tell me about the men in charge.
Hold on. You said they were coming back? Who? Burke? Is he behind this?
I'm not sure. He comes around, but not that often. I know he gives the orders around here, but he doesn't seem all that interested.
No,
in
she was on a
experience
vacation
and
before her
tests and
senior year of
He mostly
college.
leaves us to the doctors or scientists or whatever they are.
So she was in South Africa, but
Tell me about these scientists. Is one of them a woman named Reed?
I don't know. I mean, there is a woman, but her name is Kavanaugh, not Reed. I heard the guard call her that. She seems different. Like she doesn't like what they're doing to us. I can't help but think she's being forced to do these things. The others just treat us like animals. It's horrible. I just want to go home.
Poor chick. What about this area?
I want to help you, but you've got to stay calm.
I love Adam. I want to help you.
And what did you mean by
freak out
disappear
even though
like the
you've been
others?
held captive.
What's been going on back here?
I don't know much. I've heard rumors and seen some things, and I know what they've done to me. Biopsies, blood samples, tissue cores, like I'm some sort of lab rat.
Is that why you're back here? Separated from the others?
This is where they study and examine us to see if we're compatible or something.
Exactly.
I don't know what
The
they
Jensen
want from
approach.
us. Sometimes we're sent back to the cells. Those that aren't, some of the others think they let them go, but I think they're being sent somewhere else. Another facility, maybe. Somewhere else inside this one.
A facility inside a facility.
What makes you think that?
Because of the way they talk when they're with us. It's like they're looking for some kind of perfect gene match or something. I'm not a doctor. I don't understand it. I just don't want them touching me anymore.
I get you. Unfortunately...
I know this is gonna seem cruel, but I can't help you right now.
You're going to leave me here? You can't. You have no idea what it's like. Please.
I can't have you tagging along just yet, or walking the halls alerting the guards. Trust me, when I can get you out, I will. But your best bet is to stay put.
I'll alert them anyway. Burke and the 2 doctors were just here heading for the morgue. I'll tell them you're here. I will. Let me out or I'll tell them, I swear.
Do it.
And then what? Do you really think they'll let you go? I'm still the best chance you've got, but you have to be patient.
Please.
Oh, this part, like, breaks my heart every time. I mean, Adam's right. Like, if she walks around by herself, she's likely to just get shot by those turrets up there or something.
I just want to go home.
But, like, I wish you could, like, just unlock the cell and trust her to not go anywhere until, like, you came back through. Tiff, that would be Tiffany. I've transferred most of the clinical patient information out of Bell Tower workstation. I don't like having Bell Tower easily access her data. You may want to look at it as well. So that's just a code to a thing, which is always good.
Clinical trial log 11/27. Attending Dr. Tiffany Kavanagh, Dr. Gary Savage. Observing Commander Peter Burke. Patient has been sedated and restrained.
Administering compound P-026, 1.75 cc's. Injection via the left suboccipital triangle, isolating the neocerebellum and pontine nuclei.
Well done, doctors. Appears that the spinal cranial replacement was successful.
She's been stable for 48 hours. Replacing the upper column and posterior skull is more complex than your own hindbrain augmentation, Commander Burke. But it's well within our abilities. That's not our sticking point.
I'm quite aware of what your sticking point is, Doctor. Getting results that I can use.
Gary, she's waking up. Look at the alpha waves. They're attenuating. Blood pressure and heart rate are rising. O2 saturation is really low.
Savage, get this under control.
Tiff, increase sedation and disconnect
So clearly they're doing some really nasty experimentation.
Ready, see if she stabilizes.
I mean, I don't know about you, but that's stuff right here is what I think when I say medical equipment.
Anterior cerebral artery. Shit! I've got to get in there.
It's already too late, Tiffany. You know that.
Is it still alive?
Is it?
No.
You can tell the doctors are still using, like, real pronouns.
I don't understand. She burned out so quickly. Arterial degeneration was clearly more advanced.
I can't walk around or we won't get
still,
into this.
The new compound should have worked.
Dispose of the body. I'll have the next viable candidate prepared and sent down to you, Dr. Kavanagh.
Yeah, Burke does not sound like he's fun at parties.
I just want to go home.
So this is Nina's file. She's a student. No pre-existing conditions, no augmentations, which is probably why she was picked. I will come back for you, I promise, chick. I think she's the one we saw through the floor.
I just want to go home.
This person was a prostitute. There's no one in here now. Unfortunately, those are very easy targets. Things like this. Trank darts, I will take. Thank you. Oh, and they make you hear her cry like the rest of the way. Oh no, that was who we saw through the floor. It was the dead person. Who is this dead person? Jane Doe. Oof. This part of the game is just so just so depressing. Data storage device. Those the data storage devices we were picking up, I remember what they are now. They're just you don't need to have them. If you do, you can see some cool stuff later on. So like finding as many of them as possible is cool, but not actually super necessary. The Illuminati people. No more tears. All right. Got it. Okay. So this is stuff they need. Got it. Passed on. Savage. The next shipment of subjects due to arrive, storm or no storm, I'll send some in to help you transfer. Morgue should be cleared of all bodies as usual. Disposal transport to Hangsha has been arranged. Also require an update on loading Bay 3. Progressing slow. All baseline results are well within preclusion threshold levels. Genetic markers we identified seem to confirm our results. There's still no telling how the interface will react under a load, but it seems promising. Still reluctant, but this may be something needed for your wire for Hydra. Supplies. Thanks, Gary. I think I've covered down here. If we miss any incidentals, do. If I remember correctly, this Project Hydra thing is a way to like have soldiers be able to like psychically communicate with each other in the field, so they don't need radios and stuff. I think we're gonna walk into a cutscene, but we're gonna save first. Pretty sure we walk into, yep. Cutscene. Is a dead lady.
So what did these ones die of, Savage?
Complete
That's
neurological breakdown from the looks of it. Organ collapse, nerve degradation.
Find him.
That'd be
There's
us.
been some trouble on the base. My man will take care of it. You were saying?
We may be looking at serious cross-systemic failure issues with the OCM.
It's those god-awful implants, Gary. The whole inhumane procedure. After a while, it just burns them out.
Has this been happening at the other sites?
We've experienced some die-off, yes, but I've been told Dr. Reed's research may offer a breakthrough. If we could bring her back here...
That's not going to happen.
Then we need to start considering other options. A nanotech-based solution performed on willing volunteers.
And are you volunteering yourself, Doctor?
Tiffany, please. I need to look at the raw data, Commander. If you would.
Dun, 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 dun. He's like...
I turned a blind eye to your little office romance, Savage. But if she becomes a problem, she will be volunteering.
Dun, dun, dun. Oh, hey, look, it's his special eye. Elevator. Jensen's like, hey. I'm good at stealth. I hid behind a wall.
I found out what Burke's been concealing. The interrogation wing is some kind of medical testing facility. He's using the prisoners as lab rats.
For what?
Not sure. I'll need Burke's retinal scan data to find out.
I can't download that without setting off a million alarms.
Oh, wait.
However, you still have that retinal prosthesis you stole from his office?
If you're suggesting I use it to fool a retinal scanner, it won't work. The eye synthetic tissue spike needs to be connected to a real optic nerve. Otherwise, it just reads as metal.
I know. That's why you need to take it to Quinn. I'll tell him to expect you.
I forgot we still had to go back. I thought, like, grabbing it means that we're good to go. Nope. So that eye I grabbed, you would have to go all the way back and grab anyway. I thought I saved us a trip, but I forgot that we have to go back. Dang it. We still have to go. Trashing cardboard boxes because I'm mad. Okay, well, I guess we're sneaking all the way back. It's a good thing that I didn't leave very many people around to be a problem. Who doesn't want to go all the way back through everything we just went through? I mean, it's fun. Can we let this lady out now? Because we can basically escort her back to Quinn. I don't think so.
Changed your mind. You'll let me out now? Please, they'll be back and I'll disappear like all the other women.
Nope.
I'm sorry.
Dang it. I wish, like, when we have to go back, we could take her with us. Because... There she is by the door. I mean, we're going back through the rifleman station. We could, like, leave her with Gwen. But, nope, it does not let you do that. Oh, wow.
Activating security scan.
But more lethal. Exactly. Is the thing. I guess I'm leaning out of the screen, but he's like... More like... What's up?
Biometric data assembled.
I get this kind of thing in games when it's like a loading area, but it's annoying to have to stand here for like 30 seconds because the game has decided I need to stand here for 30 seconds.
Recognized.
But I assume it's actually like a
Access
hidden
granted.
loading screen. Where like, what's really going on is that area is loaded separately from here, so like if people are walking around and stuff, doesn't bother anything. You guys want to try for the praxis kit? Let's save the game, in case I fall to my death. Let's try for the praxis kit. We're gonna run around like this. Whoosh! Hey, we made it! Took a little bit of damage, but we made it. I will take that praxis kit. I think that means I have 2. I'd love the Icarus landing system because then we won't take damage falling. But I'm actually gonna wait. Oh, this is glass. Okay. Is there anywhere where I can now jump that's safe and I'm not gonna take a whole lot of damage? Let's crouch. Oh, nope, that was death. Okay. That falling that far kills you. I think it auto-saved when I grabbed the praxis kit, so we should still be on the roof. Nope, it didn't. That's fine. We're just gonna do that again.
I am not a terrorist! You are the terrorist!
Oh! I didn't hit jump. That's what happens when you don't hit jump, in case you were wondering. Now we've solved that mystery. What happens when you don't hit jump? Okay. We're gonna do it again, but better. That's my one of my main philosophies in life. Do it again, but better. Okay, next trial.
What you're doing is wrong!
Let's save on this roof. Worst case scenario, we'll just get the fall system. Okay, that dropped us down quite a bit. There shouldn't be anybody around to shoot us because I think they've all been knocked unconscious. Okay, here we go. But now we have a praxis kit. Just because this map is so large, I think this is secretly like a loading. Like, see how the screen shifted slightly? And, like, I can't walk around when I'm in here, I can only look around. I think this is probably a hidden loading screen to give you the feeling that you're on a much larger map. But really, it's just loading and unloading certain maps. Because if I had left the guards alive in there, that would just be a lot for the game to like track where those guards are, where the other guards are, where the guards here are, like assuming I went through without killing anybody or knocking anybody out. Now if you look, see those little arrows? That means somebody is awake. So that means some people are back. Which I find to be very interesting, because these guys are still knocked unconscious, so I don't know why there's more people. Hey, look, pistol! Oh, hold on. What don't I need? I'm sure there's something I don't need that I've picked up. I don't know, all of this stuff seems pretty valuable. And I'm not really using the pistol, so maybe I'm just gonna not worry about it? Actually, that's not true. This is what we're gonna do. We're gonna drop these boxes, pick up the pistol, and we'll sell the pistol and the ammo to Quinn when we go down there. Hi. That was almost really awkward. Forgot about this. We can bypass these guys completely. We can bypass these guys completely by... So let's grab that, because that's just more ammo to sell. What do you mean? Oh, because I picked up the other thing, that's right. We'll just hop in here. We'll bypass it. You are playing Skyrim for the first time in a while and is surprised that you have not been to some fairly early game locations, even though you're almost level 40. That's interesting. I found that with some games too, though, where like I'll replay them and I'm like, oh, I have access to this, but I know that it will actually be easier if I go there after I get this other ability, and then I like completely forget. Or like I'm doing a new game plus of Prey right now, which I haven't actually touched in a little while, but I like jumped way ahead because I could, or like I found this one weapon really early because I could, and it was just kind of funny. So we don't have to worry about down here because there's never any guards down here. It just feels like a little safe spot.
So, what's the story? Just got off the horn with the commander. She says you got something for me to take a look at.
I do.
Prosthetic eye, one of Burke's. We needed to get past a retinal scan, but it's useless like this.
Aye. Without an active neural connection, it might as well be an expensive paperweight. May as well put a gobstopper in front of the scanner for all the good that thing will do you.
Oh, thanks.
Solutions, Quinn. Think you can handle this?
Lad, I may be just a mechanic, but I'm also the only thing keeping this whole bleeding facility from sinking into the abyss. Think I can manage a simple optic frequency bypass.
Well, thanks.
Just let me get me tools.
Bird's eye.
So that's it now. You got the eye. Sorry it took a little longer than expected. Nearly break the damn thing once or twice. New TYM firmware and such.
Yeah, sure, thanks.
Now don't go fucking around with it. It's only got a limited lifespan due to the temp power source I rigged. It's only good for one use. Got it?
Got it. It's not even really because it would be easier later. I merely forget about it. That's fair. One use?
Why only one use?
Without being hooked up to a proper battery, like your brain, the voltage spike from a single scan will trip the surge protectors, shutting it down to prevent further transmissions.
Ah.
It's a redundant safety mechanism built into the optic nerve to prevent frying your noggin in a dorsal ventral feedback loop.
Right.
Short of putting the thing in your own head, which I ain't exactly equipped to do, there's no way around it. Besides, I think the commander preferred this.
What did I say? I don't remember saying anything.
Is it supposed to be moving?
Aye. Bloody creepy that is. Try not to pay it any mind now. Thing's stuck in calibration mode. Trick is, I got it thinking it's plugged into a new host. And by rerouting the system diagnostic checks, it'll keep trying to connect without detecting anything.
Oh, the character. There's been a lot of swearing in this game.
Fucking brilliant piece of engineering work, if I don't say so myself.
I play a lot of rated M games, guys. I'm an adult now. I'm 30. It's funny, though. I know, I play a lot of games that don't really fit my personality, I feel like.
This is pretty impressive work for a mechanic, Quinn.
What's that supposed to mean? There's more to old Quinn than meets the eye. No pun intended. You wouldn't be the first fool to underestimate my know-how.
Well, there's more to this job than just a simple battery swap. I saw you modifying the BIOS. This is state-of-the-art hardware and software. You're not just a mechanic. You're a hacker.
What are you going on about now? Ain't nothing you couldn't pull off with a degree in computer engineering and a little elbow grease. Come off it now. You ain't got time for this.
Mm-hmm. Continue.
Well, hopefully this thing works.
It'll work
Access
just
to the
fine as
moored
long as you don't
secret
do something
elevator.
stupid
What I've
like
always
drop
wanted.
it. And it ain't a bloody webcam. So don't try using it to spy the knickers up someone's skirt.
Thanks. Enter the shop.
Buy something or bugger off.
Wow, that's rude. Okay, we're gonna sell the pistol, because I want money. So sell. And we'll sell the pistol ammo. Now that I actually like have guns, we're gonna go to buy items. We have plenty of shotgun cartridges. I don't really need more of that. I'm not against buying some machine pistol ammo. I don't need either of those things. I don't really need a laser targeting system. Okay, good job.
No refunds.
Wow, okay. No matter how you start, you seem to always end up being a sneaky sniper. Tend to play a lot of games with a fair amount of language, even though you do not use it yourself. At least not English. It's fair. Same with Fallout, come to think of it. Interesting. I don't think we can pick up that, no. One thing I think is funny is you can go to your inventory and do quest items. Just, here's the spare eye. Examine. Now I know there's 3 of these. I've only found 2. I don't know what the third one is, which makes me sad. We now have 3 augments available. I don't know which ones I want. Implanted rebreather wouldn't be bad. Okay, let's save before I make this jump, because we will fall to our death. Which is again why getting the Icarus system would not be a bad course of action. But literally the only reason to get the Icarus system is to just not fall to your death. And just not falling is also an option. Okay, so we need to sneak through here. I would like to pick these things up. And we should be able to get back in without anybody firing on us. Which would be better. So had I not gotten that eye before, we would have had to have gone up. Where we would have definitely had to have dealt with the guys that are up there. So even though we still had to come all the way back and talk to Flynn, it's still easier to get the eye up when you're up there. Because there just weren't more people to fight. So there you go. Activating. AKA loading the level.
Biometric data assembled.
This is kind of cool. I like how they let you see like your skeleton. In case you're ever interested in your own skeleton.
Subject recognized.
What I don't know is if
granted.
They're gonna respawn more people to fight in here or not. Tend to begin engagements with bow from stealth. We usually transition into dual wielding. Does not look like they respawned anybody, so that's great.
This is wrong. You can't lock up someone who's...
That's great news. There's been a misunderstanding. I'm innocent. I don't think they really care. To be completely honest with you. Sorry to tell you. Well, the robot goes in the room. Can I... Does that keep the robot in the room? No. In the event I ever just didn't hack that door, I was just really curious if I could get around the robot that way, but no. I probably could if I put the box in front of the door. That would be interesting. I now want to keep the robots because they will help me later. I can't remember if the next time we come through there's a firefight or not. There might not be. But I bet you could get the robot to go in the door and then put the box in front of the door and lock it in. Okay. Here we go. We're going to stand in the biometric thing again. So much fun in the biometric thing. Suppose my playstyle would be considered ranger knife blade. Most of my points go into stamina. Outside of dungeons where you're forced to be in close combat, you favor enhanced dwarven crossbow. Upgrade as much as possible and often enchanted. Installed very fast. Obviously, I don't know how I would be in Skyrim, but I tend to be a melee person.
Access granted.
If I have that option, that is one thing in this game I kind of miss. That's why I do so many takedowns. I have not played too many games with a bow and arrow, but I feel like I always struggle in games where there are bows and arrows. But I've just always been able to aim and stuff better if I'm like fighting the person. It's why like when I play BioShock, I always play with the wrench. Best defense for me is to be quick enough to dodge. As is simply not being noticed. So true. Retinal scanner, scanning my eye, my prosthetic eye.
Access granted.
Now I think if you go into inventory, there's no eye. Wrench is king. I love the wrench. Look at this secret elevator. Secret elevator. Secret elevator. Granted, that might just be a result of spending early 20s as recon. Makes sense. Archery mechanics are actually pretty good in experiment. Yeah, I would like them then. I've tried to play the first of the rebooted... Oh, we're underwater, by the way.
Jensen, it's Keitner. Where are you?
In a well-concealed elevator inside the prison's restricted wing. Your gun-running neural engineer deserves a raise.
I take it the eye worked then. Good. Now listen, if what you say is true, if Burke really is using the prisoners here as lab rats, I need proof. Hard evidence that I can take to Interpol.
An entire prison full of kidnapped civilians isn't enough?
You're an ex-cop, Jensen. You tell me. How many death row inmates crying on about their innocence have you seen getting out?
Point taken. I'll see what I can find.
Look at this, an underwater base. Interesting. I was saying, I've started playing the first of the rebooted Tomb Raider games a ways back. I didn't keep with it. Just because, one, I was bad at the archery. Two, like, when you would die, the death cutscenes really freaked me out. Because the character design for Laura, I guess, it's not like carbon copy or anything, but she looks a lot like me, and it weirded me out to watch myself die. And so I didn't keep up with the games. I've heard like the death porn scenes are not as bad as the other games though. Yeah, it's harder to dodge a bullet than a battle axe. Makes sense. So here's some neat tubes. This is what I love about video games. Like, we're in a military operation. There's, like, no reason whatsoever to have, like, this hallway where you can just stare at the weird stuff going on. But it's great for video games.
I want to die. Be free.
That's not creepy or anything.
Please. Please don't leave me like this. No hope.
This isn't horrible or anything like that. So those are the things you found. These are maps you can find. I think if you find all of them, you get an achievement, which I've already done. And they're just hidden things. Like, they just show you stuff. Like, here's stuff on Australia, and it shows you, like, battle stuff on Australia. And here's, like, the world. And oh, maybe the third one's in here. We'll find out. We're gonna talk to Australian lady first, though.
However,
not that this is creepy or anything.
Quite the house of horrors you got here, Doc. You letting anyone in, or just women?
Who are you? How'd you get down here? This is a restricted area.
Obviously. You wouldn't want the rank and file knowing what kind of sick experimentation is going on down here.
Yeah, that's what happened to me, Dan.
You don't understand. I'm not.
Where's Burke? And your research partner, Savage?
Burke went back up to the base. And Gary left. Told me to be smart, keep my mouth shut, and do whatever Burke tells me to do. For now.
For now? I heard the three of you talking up there in the morgue. Sounded like you don't exactly fit in here, Dr.
Kavanagh. And who the fuck are you?
The name's Jensen. I came here looking for someone. Megan Reed.
Reed? I've seen her research. Gary thinks it could be the key we're missing. If she can be convinced to come here.
Megan Reed was kidnapped, Kavanaugh. Violently. As was her entire scientific team and the dozens of women you've been torturing down here.
No! You don't understand. I'm trying to save them. Gary and I, we were sent here to put the OCM project back on track. It wasn't until we got here that we realized what that meant, and by then it was too late.
More info. What is OCM?
OCM. Savage used that term in the morgue. What does it mean?
Organic computational matrix. It's a means of cross-connecting living brain tissue and artificial intelligence systems to create a supercomputer of unparalleled capability. Part flesh, part silicon.
Ooh.
That's what you're doing down here, turning prisoners into computer parts.
Human brain activity has to be integrated with the technology, or else it won't work.
In the last 3 times I played.
Even DARPA knew that.
And it's really obvious. I'll explain it when we get to the end of the game.
You seem to think Megan's research is integral to salvaging this project of yours.
Integral.
Why?
It's not my project. Had I known before I
You
came
say integral
here...
or integral?
Right, just answer the question.
We're experiencing cross-systemic failures with the tech. Over time, subjects implanted with OCM augmentations suffer complete neurological breakdown. They pretty much burn up from the inside. Gary thinks it's a problem with the acceptance of the P-dot array.
I've heard that phrase before.
It's the building block of modern neuro-augmentations.
She's just so excited to be able to explain
changing
this
the way it bonds with living tissue. The mutagenic gene combination she's introduced into it.
I mean, you guys are taking notes, right?
Frankly,
Like you're
it's
understanding.
astonishing.
Enough to warrant her kidnapping? So she'd be forced to work on this project with you?
She's not on this project. I don't know what she's doing or where she is. This is the first time anyone's ever mentioned kidnapping.
How many?
Just how many prisoners are being wired into this thing?
I don't know. But a lot of them don't seem to survive for more than a year. I've told the others there's no way this project can stay viable with these kinds of numbers. But the OCM computers have to have them to work.
Computers? You mean there's more than one of them?
There's
more than one
several. This is just where the process starts. The factory floor.
That's terrifying.
We select the candidates here, implant them, and ship them to the other locations. It's all very efficient.
Yeah, except your candidates keep dying.
DARPA. That's not a question.
What does DARPA have
That's
to
a
do
question.
with this?
Nothing. Not directly. In 2007, they started looking for research partners to help develop an artificial cognitive science program that could increase a soldier's situational awareness in the field. A number of private sector companies submitted proposals.
Bell Tower being one of them.
No, Bell Tower was a private military corporation. DARPA wanted researchers. But one of the companies who did submit something was a biotech corporation that deals with Bell Tower. And they believed a successful program could be designed if it could be wired directly into the soldiers' brains. DARPA wasn't willing to go that far.
So this biotech company took the idea to Bell Tower.
A corporation that, being privately funded, doesn't have to concern itself with political or ethical debate.
You're really gonna stand there and try to justify your role in this, aren't you? People are being enslaved.
Come on, Jensen. We've
Enslaved
heard
and
her
crucified.
trying to get through.
It wasn't like that at first. I thought we were going to make a difference, do something incredible for the world.
Right. And look how incredible it turned out to be. But you can still make a difference, Doctor.
We've
You
heard
can
the
help
blog
me
she
build a live off
wants
this
to.
place.
Are you insane? I can't. There's too much money invested in this. Burke, the people I work for, they'll kill me. They'll hunt me down and kill me.
And
I know people who can protect you, hide you. Interpol is just waiting for evidence to tear Bell Tower apart.
It's not just Bell Tower. Oh, God. Oh, God, am I really going to do this? You can't get me out through the prison. Burke would stop us.
Then we'll have to do what Savage did. Take a submersible.
We can't. The hatches to all the docking hangars are locked tight. The only way to unlock them is by using the security console in the prison command tower. Burke keeps an eye on us that way.
Then I'll have to go back up there and unlock it. Well, you gather as much evidence as you can carry.
Oh, my God. I'm really going to do this.
Yes, you are.
Damn right you are. Now get
Come
moving.
on, lady.
I'll contact you when I unlock the hatch.
All right, fine. But, Mr. Jensen, please, hurry.
Dun dun dun. Let's just sneak around the room here a little bit. Collect what we can. I will take a Praxis kit. Thank you. I'm a big fan of you giving me Praxis kits. Give me every Praxis kit. I can't wait until we get out of here and I get all my Praxis kits back, actually.
Oh, Gary. What have we gotten ourselves into?
Remember what that trauma kit does. It's in my quest items, though. Ugh, that's simply horrifying. Me seeing people saying army knowing they made millions of BTS fans. Yep, this is not the same kind of army, Sarge. Not at all.
This can't go on any longer.
Really? You can tell that? I just made the connection that these people that are stuck like this are like the people at the end of the game.
Me anymore.
And I didn't figure that out until just now, even though I played this several times. Is that another topic secretary? What do we got? Gary, when you get a chance, something on the lab computer. That's fascinating. Oh yeah, this is also, wow, how did I just not pick up that this was like setting up the game? I guess I didn't think it would because it was there. Biotech industry leaders to debate ethics. Ooh, that's exciting. This is another thing for the table. Moon base? What? I really hope that's a thing in Mankind Divided.
Want to die. Be free.
Oh, that's so depressing. Yeah, no, I don't think they're feeling super good, Sarge. Situation on Rifleman Bank is unacceptable, so she's been trying. And no one listens. Bob's like, nah. This is so creepy. He's like, I understand your concerns, Tiffany. More you know, loss of life is tragic, but in the long run it's necessary. And blah, blah, blah. And here's a bunch of BS. BTW, call me Bob, smiley face. Frick you, Bob. Go screw yourself. Conversation was automatically saved and screwed there. Are you already landed? No, selling a sub. Any word from your sister? She's there. She's saying it's reliable, Gary. I don't think I can do this anymore. What are you talking about? You know what I'm talking about. I'll be back before you know it. Convince Bob that this is a dead end. What's happening here? He's a monster, Gary. This is a dead end, and if it isn't, there's nothing worth we're doing to these women. I really wish we'd never joined VL. This isn't what I signed up for. Tiffany, I'm about to send a supply station. Burke has already put us on notice. Ships will be docking. Try not to butt heads.
Be free.
This is just a bunch of... I should never collect on that favor, but I really need your help. We've been Bell Tower for years. What are the chances of getting your hands on some of the personal files?
Don't
specifically Burke.
Hurt me anymore.
Oh, this is just so sad. And there's like... Those are suits, thankfully. These are not all people. Still.
So cold.
This is just so freaking sad. So now we're gonna go try to help this lady get out of here. And I'm sure...
Keitner.
No.
Contact Interpol. We need rendezvous coordinates for a deep-sea submersible.
A what? What exactly have you found, Jensen?
A research complex hidden beneath this base. One of its staff is willing to turn whistleblower if we can deliver her to Interpol using one of the lab's transport subs.
Which explains why you need the coordinates. I'll see what I can do. Keitner out.
I'm sure this is going to go fine and isn't going to become more complicated in any possible way. It's all going to go great. No problems whatsoever. I mean, really, like, what could go wrong? Uh-oh.
Keitner, what the hell's going on? The elevator stopped.
Burke must have intercepted our comms. Get the hell out of there, Jensen. I'll meet you.
Shotgun time. Let's go. Time to save. Alright, who's ready for a fight? There's been a lot of me walking around and talking. Who's ready to get into a scuffle? I need to get to that ladder. Darn it. I don't know why this is complicated. There we go. I don't know exactly what I was supposed to do there if I didn't have super legs. Maybe there's another way. I'm just not seeing it. Or maybe I'm supposed to go down. Oh, this looks pretty viable. Or not. Maybe up here is just nothing. Alright, what am I doing? They're alarmed. means they're somewhere. Is this just not a space where I can do anything? Weird. Well, why let me go up here then? There must be something I'm missing. Ow! That was a mistake. Okay, I'm a little confused here, game. Can't go there. I don't understand. Let's see, this is where I could go if I was clearly missing something. JTACs are cool and they're best. I'm gonna assume those words mean things. What am I not seeing? Unfortunately, I only got to go there after a very unfortunate career decision. I mean, sounds like you got to do something. Oh, okay. There's another level. Got it. I mean, at least you got to go do something cool after an unfortunate career decision. I just want to get to the part where I can shoot people with a shotgun. I don't know why this is being so complicated. Why are these crates here? Is there anything interesting? There's that, but there's also another level. Maybe.
I heard something. I'm gonna go check on it.
Oh, you definitely heard something.
We know someone's here. Keep looking.
I mean, I'm not really hiding myself at this point. Whatever. I'm sure there's something really cool hidden up there, but I'm not that worried about it. I don't feel like making it take longer.
Elevator's locked down, Sarge. The target must still be down there.
Good.
Hold on. I want to move some things around. Make this a little bit easier. There we go. And then we're going to do EMP, gas, frag, concussion, and
Find Team Tango and intercept. Lift is secure. Repeat. Lift is secure.
Is it?
Holding position. Suggest you continue protocol.
Ordnance detonated.
Sounded like it. Let's move.
that didn't do anything. I thought they were over here. Oh, nope. There was no one here to hit with that. That's okay.
Somebody right here. You see that? Keep eyes open. Door open, but no one came through.
That is for kills. Didn't hit him.
Nearing source of disturbance.
Frickin' A. Oh, we killed each other. Hey! Here to see if the roads are fixed yet. I don't know. We're not in Michigan. How are you, Django? We are on a secret underwater base, actually. Which is pretty exciting. This won't take near as long because I actually know what I'm supposed to do now. Whee! Jump, jump, jump. I still would think it'd be cool to just try to figure out what's... Ah, right. Come on. Don't walk off the edge. Walk to the ladder. Thank you. You're surviving secret base underwater. I was thinking that about the secret elevator that got us here. Now, where could I put that? Probably there-ish. Like, if I set this here, and I jumped on it, could I really want to know if we're going gonna save, because if I fall to my death, and I don't want to do this again. I spoke to the Air Force recruiter about JTAC, but we recommend going down instead. Understood the Avatar reference, yes. And it is, in fact, an Avatar reference and not a TikTok reference. And fell to my death. I gotta do. Oh well, that's fine. That's why I saved. And so it's okay. I wonder if there's really, like, the fact that there's crates makes me think that you can get up there. Like, why would they give me the crates if you couldn't get up there? But at the same time, like, I don't know if there's actually anything up there to do. Hey! Hey, a Praxis kit! I'll take it. That was super worth it, actually. Anytime the game gives you stuff, it's really not for no reason. This one's per week. I sing it all the time. Secret tunnel, secret tunnel, through the mountain, secret tunnel.
Elevator's locked down,
If I remember correctly.
The target must still be down there.
Good. Find Team Tango and intercept. Lift to secure.
Find Team Tango and intercept.
Holding position.
Let's go back and do this again. Because it was so fun to watch me do this the first time. You definitely want to watch me do it again. This. Derp. 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 We'll actually save so I don't have to do that again.
Protocol clean slate. Out. Terminate anyone.
We'll use a gas grenade this time.
Sarge, what if it's someone from the science team?
Expend them.
Notice me over here.
Do not take this man lightly, soldier.
I want them to walk over here.
The high security bell tower base. Do not let the locality count fool you.
Oh. Nope. I threw that where I was. Okay, load. Dreamed about Civ last night. Civ dreams are less eventful than XCOM dreams, though. That's true. Okay, so that tells me that what we're gonna do is go to the augments and get lungs. Because I have 5 Praxis kits, so I can definitely use them on something. So now we should be immune to poison. So now when I use that gas grenade, I'm not going to poison myself.
Lift is secure. Repeat. Lift is secure. Holding position. Suggest you continue protocol clean slate. Out. Terminate anyone that opens that door.
Sarge, what if it's someone?
Nearing source of disturbance.
Take him out!
Come on, drop. 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 Why won't you go down, go through the place?
Come on out!
Jensen! Jensen, this is ridiculous. Why can you not do that?
Open wide!
You literally almost died because you can't go through the vents. I really don't even care if I die at this juncture. Because that was so ridiculous. Generally good not to poison oneself. It is a goal of mine. Don't want pistol ammo. Painkillers is fine. I meant to, like, knock more of them out and kill less of them, but, I'm really not that upset about it. I will take that. I like that this is the morgue. Like, those are just dead bodies. This looks like a storage closet that was repurposed. Socrates. It's true. It's true. Can we take what's-her-face with us? Probably not. In fact, she's not even in this room anymore, which is really depressing. Sorry.
Warning. Gas dispersal. imminent.
What?
This is not a drill.
What?
All detention silos will be decontaminated.
What? Excuse me? That doesn't sound good.
Activating security scan.
What was that about gas being released? Game? I mean, I know, but the game hasn't.
Biometric data assembled.
Come on. This takes so long. Have you tried diplomacy? Maybe maybe they'll be your friend you best. I mean, I could try. But it's kind of like when your neighbor tells a hun.
Keitner!
Keitner, no!
Broke open a hornet's nest, didn't we, Jensen?
No.
Bad. You need a medic.
I think she's aware.
I'll get right on that.
Good.
Got
Way
those
to be
coordinates,
sassy.
Jensen. But Burke figured it out. Seized control of the station and locked down the detention camp. Bastards cleaning house.
I've got to get Kavanaugh out.
Thank you, Django. I'm glad
Not
you were
until
able
you
to be here.
stop the gas.
What gas?
Burke's enacted a scorched earth protocol to stop the truth from getting out. Poison gas in every cell. Lab tube. Unless you stop it.
Stay with me, Keitner.
There's a circuit board underneath the prison command tower. Directs the flow. Everything's connected, but might be able to redirect. A whistleblower has to live, Jensen. Only sure way we stop this.
Oh no, Keitner. Keitner, no!
Keitner? Keitner!
Keitner, no! Okay, so here's where this gets fun. So, Burke's locked down the detention camp in the research lab in order to flood both areas with poison gas. Keitner says there's a circuit board underneath it. Controls the gas dispersal. I need to get to it fast. One of Burke's co-conspirators, scientist named Kavanaugh, has agreed to get herself off the base. Choices, choices. So, here's the thing. What the game is telling me is I can only save one area. I can only save the labs or the prison cells. So, we can redirect all of the poison to the lab, which will kill one person, and all of the other prisoners will be safe. Or we can redirect all of the poison to the cells, and the labs will be safe, but the problem is the one person in the labs is the whistleblower. If we lose the whistleblower, we can't take down the operation. So we let hundreds and hundreds of people die to save one person to stop the whole operation so no one's ever kidnapped again. Or we can temporarily save hundreds of people, but then they're still stuck here. So the game creates this this decision for you, where you, well, not it doesn't decide for you, but it makes you decide on what you're gonna do. I'm very curious what you guys think we should do, and I say that because I know something you guys don't know, but I'm curious what you guys have to say. We're gonna save the game here because there is a time limit. And as long as we're nearing the end and I have this many praxis kits, we're going to go ahead and get the Icarus system so I can drop down fast. The other thing is, I don't think... Yeah,
She's dead. I got her before she...
You killed Keitner? Well, looks like I'm punching you in the face then. How many hundreds more would be saved in the long run by saving the whistleblower to shut down the operation? We don't technically know, other than what the whistleblower was saying is that they need a lot of people. So as long as they have this, see, that's our time. We have 9 minutes, 33 seconds to decide. As long as the operation is still in place, then they're going to always need people, is pretty much what we were told by the scientists.
Try me now.
Whoops, I went the wrong way.
I saw you!
Now, I know something, like I said, that you guys don't.
You running?
I see you.
Besides the fact that I just got shot. I wonder if we'll have to listen to the Keitner conversation again. Now, I hated this decision. I think the first time I played, I chose the whistleblower as well. What I'll tell you is,
Sure
it doesn't have to be that simple.
Good shot!
Having never played this part, I'd save the whistleblower. Even if the whistleblower gets discredited or somehow silenced, it's a lot easier to prove the operation with a pile of dead bodies. Also true. Okay, I'm trying to drop down. So if I drop, we have plenty of time. I don't need to dramatically drop down. 9.5 minutes is not a lot of time, but it's not a short amount of time either. Oh, or that could happen. Ah, frick. Thought I made it. Now, when I played the director's cut commentary. So the second time I played the game, I played through, and there's these audio commentaries you can find. And the game developed, they call it a director's commentary, but it's more than just a game director. You know what? Screw it. He says that he kills her.
Out. You're sure that bitch is dead, right? She's dead. I got her before.
You know what? If he said we're gonna kill him because he killed Titan. That's what a kill looks like when you use this.
What the hell was that?
We won't kill him. We didn't kill Keitner. When I played this game, we're gonna save it here because I'm sick of doing this part. When I played this game with the director's commentary, they told me a secret. Because I was so frustrated by this part of the game. And it's a good moral choice to put in the game. To make you go like, oh, is it more important to kill one whistleblower or to save one whistleblower or to save hundreds of people? And like, to me, the kind of obvious choice is the whistleblower also. Because just because you save these people from dying doesn't mean that they're now not gonna die. Because they're still imprisoned. Like, they're just not dead, but they're still here, and they're still stuck.
Someone hiding over there?
Yes. Crap.
Oh my God, no! Please, stop it!
Let's go.
I know you're still here.
I know. We're just gonna hurry. And I will tell you that if you, like, the game does exactly what it says it does, right? So it's not like there's something tricky. Like, you either... Whoops. Did not realize you were right there. You know, it's not like they say, oh, you can do it, and then they trick you or something. Like, the game does exactly what it says it's going to do, and you have the exact choice that you think you have to make. But what the game doesn't tell you is there's a third option that I'm pretty sure they only put in this because a lot of players like me were just really horrified that you had to make this choice. Which is really not that big of a deal because it is a good, interesting, ethical choice to put in. But do you remember that room I showed you guys before where I was like, oh, I listened to the dev commentary and they told me about this room. And we're going to come back here later. Well, this is the magical third choice.
Not yet, but toxicity level is dropping. You found a way to save everyone, Bratan.
What? The hacker from the ship. You've been listening this whole time?
Like Zetka said, everything's connected. You'll still need to unlock the submersible so our whistleblower can go free. Use the touchscreen in the command tower. It'll also let you back inside the base.
And why would I want to go there?
Use your head, Tuvok. The last thing standing between you and Megan Reed is Burke.
Dun dun dun. So we just killed the gas disposal system. And now no one has to die by gas. I never would have found that on my own, but I was told by the game devs that room exists. That doesn't like save now. Okay, that's interesting. I wonder if it's in the middle of an autosave. But we still have to go up to Submersible. I think, so what's interesting here is the first time I played through, I thought the mysterious voice we had was Keitner. And so that reveal is that Keitner's dead, and yet we still have this mysterious voice. So the person who was talking to us in the beginning wasn't Keitner, but was working with Keitner. What would have happened is we would have come up here to make the decision of who we were going to save, and the voice would have talked to us too.
Kavanaugh, I've unlocked the hatch and I'm transmitting the coordinates to a rendezvous site.
Oh, thank God. I thought when the code yellow started...
It's over. Just make sure Interpol gets that evidence. I'm going after Burke. Jensen out.
And again, if it was someone like me rather than Jensen, he wouldn't need right.
Shit, what a mess. What happened here?
So yeah, now no one dies with gas. Which, in fairness, is a little bit of a cop-out. Because now you don't actually have to make that decision once you know it's there. But then no one has to die. Other than the people I'm going to shoot. Let's go to one of my weapons with silencer. Oof. Oh, and you're not dead. Frickin' A. Gotcha. He's shooting at me from way over there.
Come back here.
Where do I need to go? I need to go along. Oh, hi, invisible person. You're not as invisible as you think you are, for what it's worth.
Stop! I see you!
I see you! Okay. But anyway, I did want to ask you guys that moral question before I just went on and told you that it doesn't matter because I'm not going to let anybody die. An ammo case? How did I not get stuff out of there before? After all, you've been dropping wires at mostly computer employees report. Exactly. Jensen's not a true hacker, though. I'm not in far enough?
Activating security scan.
I think you get no secret achievement for doing it that way, too.
Biometric data assembled.
But yeah, I think it's an interesting moral dilemma to put in the game, and I think it's a good, difficult choice to make a path. But
Corporal Tyler, or should I say Adam Jensen? That's right.
Yep.
I know who you are now.
Mm-hmm.
Keitner wasn't quite as good at hiding her tracks as she thought she was. You're clever, I'll give you that. Most men aren't capable of seeing beyond the choice in front of them. But whatever you think you've done, it's of no consequence.
Really?
Helping that fool Kavanaugh escape, saving the lives of a few worthless civilians, it won't change anything. All you've done is make yourself a target. The Reed woman, this Megan you've been searching for, she's not here. And the only thing standing between you and the ship that could take you to her is me. I underestimated you back on the ship. I won't be doing it again.
More gear, like known gear into Watch Dogs and Ghost Recon games.
Lad, you there?
Hey, Quinn.
Where are you?
Getting me arse out of Dodge. Burke's had enough, and he's gunning for you. And I don't intend on being caught in the bloody crossfire. But listen, that trick you pulled with the gas, fucking brilliant work that was. Head to me shop. I left you a thing or two so you can give him hell.
Heck yeah.
I'd like to say we'd meet again over a pint sometime, but, well, Godspeed, mate.
Let's grab our trank gun. Let's turn Oh, I have the cloaking system. What? Hold on. When I was trying to fix my controls, I had a rebound cloak. Where's cloak? Why can't I find cloak? Crouch, iron sight, activate. Okay, I'm just not paying attention. Where is cloak? Alright. There we go. There. There's like computer hack, including Wi-Fi. Okay, so we're gonna turn it useful.
Hostile on the ground. Hit the alarm.
No, you're gonna drop.
Where did you learn to shoot?
That's gonna hurt me. Yep. I'm not immune to EMPs right now. Frick. It's kind of a gear to expect any unit to be learning. You're saying these words, and like, I understand them, but I also don't. But I do think that sounds cool.
Lad,
we have a lot of augments, so which one takes me here? This one? Okay, now we're immune to EMPs.
There.
Quinn? Where are you?
Getting me arse out of Dodge. Burke's had enough, and he's gunning for you.
So now when he
And I
throws
don't
an
intend
EMP
to be
at
caught
me,
in the bloody
it
crossfire.
won't do
But listen,
anything.
that trick you pulled with the gas.
The other
Fucking
thing we
brilliant
can do
work that was.
this.
Head to me shop. I left you a thing or two so you can give him hell. I'd like to say we'd meet again over a pint sometime, but, well, Godspeed, mate.
We will try something else. So obviously we don't have to go to Quinn's shop, but we can.
See that? The door opened, but no one came through.
You gonna come investigate? No?
I don't like what's going on here.
Well, then come over here.
How much longer do you think you can last?
Hit the alarm. Hit the alarm.
Somebody else hit the alarm.
I'm right here. Come get me.
Again, I don't necessarily need to not kill these guys, but it's just like a one hit to do it this way.
Come and get me.
Oh, hi!
I can hear you, asshole.
Wow, that was surprising. It's basically a handheld directional antenna with a small display that you scan the area. I forgot these guys can be invisible, and so that's proving problematic.
See that? The door opened, but no one came through.
Come on.
Yeah, that makes sense. Why don't you see who it is?
That's right, come on over here. Maybe they can't get past that thing. I think that's what's going on.
Keep your eyes open. Something's wrong.
HQ thought Cotton would be a good
Someone
little
hiding over.
soldier.
Stop! I see you.
They
Got him in
never
sight.
are they?
Over here.
Oh, does that hurt? My bad. Kill a little faster. I don't know why it wasn't registering that XP. Again, I just like those because it's one hit kills. Okay, I really want this loot bad, but like, I need to get out of here fast. I think the elevator's actually up here. Where's the elevator button? Now, I don't remember if this area is actually going to be a safe space when we go down again. I know it was up until this point, but now that Quinn's left, because before, I think they make it so you can't kill Quinn because you need him for plot purposes. But once you, so they turn combat off down here. But again, but at this point, I don't know if that's a thing. This is very intense, and I'm having to pee again. My inventory's full, and there's so many things to take. Oh, shut up, Burke. Okay, what do I... You know, I'm gonna be honest. Concussion grenades aren't that great. They don't do anything to anybody. They just like temporarily distract them. So...
For lack of a better word, surprise me.
I would rather have other
I think
things.
she had it in her. Makes me think perhaps other forces were at work.
Praxis kit? Yes, please. Come on, let me grab it. Cyber boost. I want to like register what I'm aiming at here. Hypostim, painkillers. I think I have all the painkillers I can take anyway. Hello, computer. What do we got? Have you heard about the situation in the boat? Pretty wild. You make it out okay? The one involving the 50-foot waves? Or maybe the one with the psychotic stowaway, the death wave? Well, I think you speak for all of us.
You know,
I say gotta make it back in one piece. Hey Quinn, any chance you can come take a look at the turrets up in loading bay 1 ever since the accident before it was working? P.S. Any updates on my order getting antsy? Hello, button. I don't remember what this button does, but I remember it was there. Secret stash. Well, hi! Even more stuff. That's what I'm talking about. What is this? Reload speed upgrade, that'd be great. Machine pistol, combat rifle targeting system. I think I have a targeting system on both of them already, so I'm not worried about that. Inventory. Is there anything I don't mind risking dropping? Temporarily. E. Inventory. Combine with this. Because it takes forever. Nope. Pick up the shotgun. Computer. Can't hack it. I don't have level 5. It's not worth it to me to do so.
Fully realize the futility of your actions before my men put an end to you.
And some rockets if we take the rocket launcher.
At least.
Should be good. Like I said, anytime you see something usable like that, but there's nothing to use it with, always be suspect. Okay, inventory-wise, we're pretty good. Augment-wise, I'm back to 2 Praxis kits, which again we'll hang on to for a hot second. Let's take the elevator back up. Because we've already fought everybody over here. Now we're heading over to loading bay 3 to fight Burke, and we'll have finished Missing Link, which will be good. This was a whole nother 3 hours, and we played this at least. Hi. There's a silencer on it, right?
Survival this long, alone, surrounded by trained soldiers out to get you. Very impressive for nothing but XCOM.
Shoddy, I'll take it. Could have sworn I had a silencer on it, but it must not have worked. See the one guy? See running around in here? Where's the person? Of course, there are a lot of dirty tricks that I would use to go through on or watch us. Yeah. Ah, frick.
Die!
I'd rather not, but thank you for the offer. Nope, that is a turret. That is not my friend. Go invisible for a hot second. They appear to be above me. So we're just gonna try to sneak through. Oh, there's so much loot over there I didn't get. There was... I hear a mine. Is that beeping? There's mines. Oh, hi. Maybe that's what I heard, not mines. Fine. Oh, no, hi. Well, this is interesting. We're gonna save. Okay. Oh, hi. Security! Ah, frickin' A. Okay. I have 2 Praxis, right? Hopefully nothing's gonna try to shoot me right now. I don't know how critical this really was, but we're doing it. Oh, this sucks. No chance. Save. So we only have 1 more shot to hack into it. And I need luck to get into this.
HQ thought Cotton would be a good little soldier. But they never are they?
What was that supposed to mean? Okay, we got a little bit of luck. Oh, that's bad. Buy me some time, come on.
Access denied.
Load. I won't spend too much time on this because we don't necessarily really need to do it. It would just be nice if this would work. Because then I could get the turrets to be on my side.
You don't hold these soldiers' lives in high regard, do you, Jensen?
Well, they don't hold my life in high regard, so I don't know what you expect out of me. Nope, I'm not gonna make it. We'll try one more time, and if it doesn't work, we'll just move on to a new plan. But unfortunately, without more augments to lower the decrease, it's literally just scum saving if you're only shot at this.
It's only a matter of time before my men find you, Jensen.
Whatever, Bert.
There's really nowhere for you to go.
But if this triggers, we don't have a shot. Come on. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. No, we don't got a shot.
Access denied.
That was literally as good as it could have gone, and it didn't work. So we're just gonna not hack that. What we can do, though, is pick this up.
I've got a possible visual.
And throw it over there.
In the area. Responding. Lost.
And then we at least don't have to worry about it.
Keep looking.
Oh.
Detonated.
Well.
Hearing source of disturbance.
That was fun.
Someone's here. Keep looking.
But I'm immune to EMP stuff.
If I didn't know, you were gonna cause me so much trouble.
Hi.
Bitch, intruder!
Curiosities, aren't you?
Flush him out.
I can see you. Gotcha.
Come on.
Okay. So rather than go through all of those turrets down below, we'll go up here. This will be much easier. Plus, it will put me in a high position for what we're gonna do next. Took a couple of them down. Not all of them. Where am I trying to go?
Hostile is on the run! Kill the bastard!
Oh, I got the Icarus system, right? Let's save before I find out. I did have the high ground. I did indeed. Nope, I don't have the Icarus system. That's okay. I apparently didn't need it. I could have sworn I grabbed it, but that's okay.
Well, you made it. I'm torn between admiration and pity. You've condemned me for my actions, Jensen. But look at the lengths you've gone to find one woman. Wasted
Well, this is also to save a lot of people.
Although from what I've heard, I suspect you'll still be of use to me dead.
What's that supposed to mean? Oh, crap. Get in the cover, get in the cover, get in the cover.
There's no way off this place except for me.
Cover, cover, cover. Boom, boom. Those robots are really nice if you can hack them, but that's like, you have to not die from it before you get to the hacking computer. Yeah, Adam is insane. He's great. For example, if you didn't have Adam? Or you mean the Burt guy, the villain? I mean the good guy or the bad guy?
So short-sighted, you disappoint me. How can a man so gifted be so blind?
Oh, the villain, Burke? I meant to actually aim instead of hit you.
You're headstrong. It may have served you well in the past, but ultimately, it's a failing.
Hello. Nope, you're gonna drop, because I definitely hit you.
Your altruism blinded you. You could have been an asset to the project. I could have used you.
Come on, drop, 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 drop. Frick. I think some of these guys have to be hit twice before it works. I think that's what's going on. There's a guy over there.
I thought possibly to recruit you, but I see now you would never make a good soldier.
This guy's just trying to trash talk me so hard. Okay, so that actually hit, because he freaked out. So he's down. So now the sniper's up there and invisible. He's right there, though.
I'm curious. How far do you think Dr. Reed would go for her research? I think you'd be surprised, Jensen.
I wonder if anyone's figured out what all that trash talk is about. See if that hit. Nope.
So short-sighted.
See if that hit.
Disappoint me. How can a man so gifted be so blind?
Ugh. We're not hitting and it's driving me crazy. We're gonna go to this, we're gonna go invisible, and we're gonna run this way. Hello.
I thought possibly to recruit you,
He's
but
gonna
I
start
see
repeating
now you
things
would
now.
never make a good soldier.
Yeah, you do. I'm aware. Trying to get up there, and it's not
There's
working.
no way
well.
off this base except through me, Jensen.
I can't hear you, asshole.
I'm not trying to be stealthy, douchebag. Do this.
All through this blind. You could have been an asset to the project. I could have used you.
Sorry, I'm focused. I also really have to pee. That's not helping. Is he trying to call me? Did anybody else hear that phone?
I'm curious. How far do you think Dr. Reed would go for her research?
I know what that trash talk's about.
Access granted.
Okay, turrets. To enemies. We could have gotten up here and turned the robot to our advantage as well. But I didn't feel like trying to survive the robot. All the way up here. But now there's a turret down there that will not be shooting at me.
You disappoint me. How can a man so gifted be so blind?
Let's see here. I think now with that turret. Got him. Okay. There's another guy up there. We're almost to Bert.
Is your cause any more worthy than mine, Jensen? You seem to
Yeah.
think it excuses your own murders.
Okay. We'll reload this weapon. We're gonna go the combat rifle if they do more damage.
You're always blind. You could have been an asset.
Back down.
You
We played Watch Dogs 1. I guess I can do 2. I don't know who you guys are talking about. Should I know who it is? I'd rather grab that now. What's it saying here?
You've earned your shot, Jensen. Come on.
Yep, because I killed everybody but Bert. Now I need to get down here without dying. Somehow. Here we go. So the turret's my friend now. She didn't do a whole lot other than just not shoot me. But I mean, like, you know, sometimes that's all you want. To just not be shot. Save game. Save game. Hey, there's Bear. Welcome back, Bear. Just in time, we're going to take down Bert. I think this might be the door code, which is why I came up here. If you kill this guy, because this place is locked, but I think you can get the door code. Yep. 5359.
You've earned your
Come
shot,
out.
Jensen. Come on. Don't keep me waiting.
What about Ernie? So after all of this, I'm just gonna punch him in the face. Sorry, Bert. Sucks to be you.
Sounds like your struggles are almost over, Bratan. Is Burke dead?
I'm standing, he's not. Let's just leave it at that.
Oh, you don't make things easy, do you? Still, with Burke out of the picture even briefly, there's a power vacuum I can use. Return to loading bay 2. The doors between here and the docking platform will be open for you.
Last time I passed through there, Burke's men were still waiting for me.
Not anymore. Burke has just ordered them away.
Great. Except I came here looking for Megan Reed, Bratan. I can't leave without knowing.
There is a boat heading toward the location as we speak. If you hurry, you can be on it.
So they're just talking about the mission there. Alright. Here you can get Burke's revolver, which is a really good gun if you want a revolver. A lot of times I'll bring it to sell it or whatever, but like, there's not a whole lot of places to sell after this, so there's really not a point in like carrying anything you're not going to use. I don't use a revolver that much, so I'm not going to really mess with it. So now we should have a clear shot to the finish. Because, Burke. Yes, Burke, not Bert. I was wondering what you meant by Ernie. I thought you knew what game they were all talking about. Sarge is a big Watch Dogs fan. What the frick? Did I load something by mistake? Hold on. That was a different load. What just happened? It was like I somehow loaded. Like they hit a quick load button or something.
It sounds like your struggles are almost over, Bratan.
Whatever.
Is Burke dead?
I'm standing, he's not. Let's just leave it at that.
I don't know what happened there, if I clicked the wrong button or what.
With Burke out of the picture even briefly, as a power vacuum I can use. Return to loading bay 2. The doors between here and the docking platform will be open for you.
Last time I passed through there, Burke's men were still waiting for me.
Not anymore. Burke has just ordered them away.
Great. Except I came here looking for Megan Reed, Bratan. I can't leave without knowing.
There is a boat heading toward the location as we speak. If you hurry, you can be on it.
Okay, that was weird. I don't know what happened. Clearly a sign. We're gonna get to the end of this. I really wanted to start the next area. I think what happened is I went to save and I loaded instead of saved. I think that's what happened. I really wanted to start the next area of the stream, but I've already been going 3.5 hours. So I think we're gonna end this, get to the next area, and then we'll save it for the next stream. But we did a lot of good stuff today.
Bratan.
Quinn?
I'm afraid our good friend Quinn met with an unfortunate incident during all the commotion and is no longer with us.
What?
Your voice. It was you this whole time. Who are you?
For the moment, I'm between identities. I apologize for the duplicity, but it was a necessary precaution. You had to be kept in the dark.
And Keitner? Did she know?
Commander Keitner's perception was much like yours. Shrouded. She saw what she needed to see, and was told what she needed to hear in order for me to complete the mission.
So we were both pawns. Except she's dead and I'm not. So where does that leave me in your grand design?
We are all pawns in someone else's grand design, Mr. Jensen. But that doesn't make Natanya's death any less tragic. Your actions ensured her sacrifice was not made in vain, however. Dr. Kavanagh made it out safely, and is on her way to the rendezvous site. She will expose the truth in due time.
And the prisoners?
Ah, yes. The prisoners. With Kavanagh out, it's only a matter of time before this base makes international headlines. Until that time, however, I cannot say what Bell Tower will do next. I only know that a cornered and desperate bull is a very dangerous beast. We mustn't stay here much longer, Mr. Jensen, if we hope to get you away from this base.
I still have questions, Quinn, and I want answers. Real answers. No more bullshit.
You really want to waste time chatting, Bratan? Fine. I will answer what I can, but keep in mind you have a boat to catch.
Bell Tower probably has a battalion on its way to clean up this mess. How do you plan on keeping what we did here a secret?
I'm delighted to say that Burke did most of the damage control for us. After requesting a profile search on you, he never explained why he needed it. I believe he wanted to keep control of you to himself. Since that time, we've been monitoring all incoming and outgoing communications, and the lockdown allowed me to discreetly install a tunneler, rerouting the base's network traffic. By the time Bell Tower realizes something is wrong, it will already be too late.
What about the rest of the base personnel?
Most of them think Burke is still in command. Technically, orders continue to be issued in his name, but I'm the one making the calls. I've also taken the liberty of cordoning off this sector of the base. For the moment, at least, we're safe.
Burke isn't exactly dead. And once he wakes up, it's gonna get ugly.
Like I said before, you haven't made things easier for us. But they haven't forgotten that small detail. For now, Burke remains contained. Once you're off the base, I'll find a more permanent solution.
Dun dun dun. Interpol.
Keitner said she had been approached by an agent from Interpol. It was you, wasn't it?
Very astute. When I learned of Commander Keitner's suspicions and insubordinate behavior towards Burke, I saw an opportunity. Pretending to be an agent of Interpol seemed the best way to gain her
There's
trust.
so many conspiracies in this game. Conspiracy
So
on
who do you
conspiracy.
work for?
A loose network of independent operatives, agents of conversion and equilibrium, who seek to expose corruption and assure humanity's natural progress. In truth, we are not affiliated with any global organization. But then, neither is our enemy, officially.
Your enemy? You're not just talking about Bell Tower anymore, are you? You're talking about...
The men and women who pull Bell Tower strings. The same men and women who ordered them to kidnap Megan Reed.
Right, let's continue.
All right. Where's Megan?
I don't know for certain. But what I do know is that earlier today, Burke issued orders to have a large group of detainees transferred off this base. Supposedly, they will be assisting at another black site facility.
Kavanaugh said this was just the factory floor. You're sure Megan is at this other facility?
Nothing is ever certain in life, Mr. Jensen. But it is the best chance you have. Unfortunately, the cargo ship carrying the prisoners has already set sail. But I took the liberty to send out an urgent dispatch in Burke's name, ordering the ship's captain to hold position until one more detainee could be flown on board. In stasis. A helicopter is en route
So
to
this
pick
is
you up.
because in the original game,
You want me to get
you get in a
inside
stasis
another
pad,
stasis pod?
and then you wake up out of a
Last time
stasis
I got
pod
in one
and
of
where
those
we're
things, it
going.
didn't go so
Then
well.
they built
I know
this
it's
level
far
and
from
set it in
ideal, but frankly,
between
your
Hank
options
Shot 2
are
and where
quite
we're going.
limited.
So they had to give an
Although,
excuse for
I
you to
suppose
get it
you
out
could
of a
try
stasis
swimming
pod
there.
to get back.
Better be the right fucking boat this time. Because I don't feel like coming back here anytime soon.
Don't worry, mate. It'll be grand. Besides, I thought you Americans liked riding off into the sunset.
I've learned that people in video games, if they have Irish accents, they're never who they say they are. Is there ever just been an Irish person in a video game? I secure these items for you. Put them to good use. Not that I have room for any of them. That's okay. Look at all this stuff I could have had. I wonder if any of it's worth dumping other stuff for. Oh yeah, I don't need revolver ammo. 'Cause I don't have a revolver. Yeah, so then let's pick up that and that. And always that's fine. No, but I want what's this? That's okay. He also sounded what Eastern Europe. Yeah, it was floating around a little bit. I don't know if that was just weird voice acting. Hi, where does this go? I don't know if I've ever done this, and you can't get to this area until the end of the game, so this must be some sort of... This is interesting. The grate's open. Where does this go? Oh. Oh, I bet I got to this area at a different part of the game, and it just was like, that area wasn't open. That would make sense. Yep, this is where we were. It's just that this pod wasn't there. Okay, that makes sense. All right, let's go ahead and get in the pod. And we
It's
finished
done.
the missing link mission.
Exactly as you instructed.
And yet you sound disappointed. You think we should have handled this differently?
Why?
I think we had a valuable asset in our hands, and we're letting him slip away. He could have been very useful in the coming storm.
A hand does not need to be clenched tightly to maintain its hold on someone. Jensen carries too much baggage right now. His obsession with Reed only serves to distract him.
To be fair, it's Jensen's obsession with Reed. I'm not.
He must discover it by himself.
What does that mean?
And when he does, if you have followed my instructions precisely, we will know how to find him.
Assuming he lives that long.
Don't worry, I'll die several times, but I'll always have a save file. That's how this goes. So we are now heading off to the penultimate area of the game. There is, unless I'm forgetting something, which I guess is distinctly possible, there's this area in the last area. It means we probably still have 2 streams left. This is where the regular game picks up, and the DLC ends.
Pritchard, any chance you're still there?
Jensen, my God. You've been offline for days. Where the hell are you?
I was hoping you'd tell me.
I'm pinging you now. You're in Singapore.
Singapore?
Something's wrong, Jensen. I pinged you, and a second later, I lost your GPL signal. It's like you disappeared into a black hole.
Gotta be a jammer.
Well, obviously. If you can find
I
the
missed you,
transmitter and
Pritchard.
take it offline, I'll be able to track you. And keep you on a tighter leash.
I've got more important things to do than help you keep tabs on me. If Megan and her team are here, there's no time to waste.
Look at that. 22 available Praxis kits. So basically they gave me back any of the Praxis kits I had during the DLC. So, well, like, basically you don't lose progress. So, like, even though I gained Praxis kits and I was using those level ups to get things I already had, instead of just putting all the points back to where they were, you just get 22 points. And you can basically respec yourself at this stage of the game. Which strategically is a good thing to note in case you, say, only want a power for a certain amount of time. Which I don't really know what that would be. But I need to get going. I got to go get on with the rest of my night. Like I said, it's probably still going to be 2 streams before we finish this, even though I was really hoping to get it done in one more. It'll just depend on how much time I have the next time we stream it. But I'm going to try to get this done, but we'll see. But always keep an eye on the Discord, and I'll do my best to make sure we catch everybody. But thank you so much for being here with me, even with this sloppy start. It means a lot. And I will talk to you all soon. Goodbye.